What is up, guys? Welcome to Dreamhack Dallas, IEM Dallas. I am here. Can they even see you right now? It's like, who am I here with? Who am I here with right now?
How's it going, baby? Jordan and Gilbert here. Welcome. I'm glad to be here, Robey.
Dude, I've never been so excited. Like when we found out, like just today, that we're working together. No, I'm not lying to you. Like we've hung out before, you know, baby.
Yeah. You're a good dude.
So we found out today that we're actually getting to build together. We're going to build PCs. Tell me, you're not like, you don't do what I do. You don't build PCs all the time.
No. I'm a professional gamer by trade since 2007. Of course, I've built my share of PCs, wires everywhere. Like I try to hide that part of my brand. And I have a buddy who's like, he's more on your wavelength, and we spend time, and he'll come over and we build together. So I know how it goes, but I'm here today to show people you don't need to be a Robey to build and appreciate these parts. So I'm going to do my best, and we have an awesome story today here for why we're even building, right?
Yeah, that's the part that's so cool about this, guys, is that these aren't for us. We don't need more PCs.
No,
that is something we definitely don't need. So what we've done is, here at Dreamhack, we have the BYOC area, which is like bring your own computer. We went over there and we chose 2 people who we're going to build these PCs for. So that's the cool thing is like they got to be completely surprised. And actually, why don't we bring them on right now? So we've got Travis and Zoe. Where's Travis? Travis, get up here, buddy. Here we go. Come on up, Zoe. So Zoe, you're going to be getting this PC. There it is. Travis, come on up. Yeah, and Zoe, who's your boyfriend's name?
Joe.
Joe, come on up, Joe.
Yes.
And then we got Travis right here.
What's up, Travis? Give me a handshake.
Okay. So let's start from this. I'm going to actually we'll start with Zoe. So Zoe, just tell people a little bit about who you are, and then introduce Joe, and then talk about your system that we're showing today.
Yeah. So I honestly can't really explain my PC as much as, well, he can. I was PlayStation PS4 only up until a few months ago, and now I've joined, like he says, the PC Master Race, so I love it. But I know this is my first year at Dreamhack, and I'm super excited. I'm still in shock this is even happening. So.
And it's a special day on Sunday, which we didn't know. What's happening on Sunday?
It's my birthday.
Okay,
so,
it's Zoe's birthday, which we did not know when we had chosen her out here. So, Joe, why don't you talk about what's in her system?
So I built this in 2014, so a little while ago. I've got a Intel i5 4690X CPU. It's got 16 gigabytes of DDR3 RAM. And I'm rocking a GTX 1660 Ti, which I bought for her a couple months ago. And it's, I believe it's an MSI Gaming 5 motherboard. So
this is a significant upgrade for you, what we're doing.
Yeah.
And then, now the thing that was important to me is that we had to make sure that you actually had a better system than Joe. So Joe,
absolutely.
what is in your current system?
right now I've got a AMD Ryzen 7 5800, and I've got 32 gigabytes of DDR4 RAM, and I've got a RTX 3070 Ti graphics card. So.
Okay, so would we say that a 12700K, a 3080, DDR5, Z690 motherboard, 1 terabyte, that would be better?
Yes.
Yes, okay, so we have succeeded in that test. Okay, so I'm going to hand this off to Nothing. Nothing,
Yeah.
why don't you introduce Travis down there?
Yeah, so Travis, tell us a little about your current build. We saw you in BYOC. The Intel folks were kind enough to say, hey, we think this guy could use a new build. I think they showed me a picture of your first build, so tell me about your current setup.
I got it about 5 years ago for my birthday. My grandma got it for me. It was a i7 8700.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
Solid.
16 gigs, DDR4. And it was a 1060.
Nice,
but,
yeah.
Yeah.
Respectable for the time.
Yeah.
But today, I think we're going to be giving you a 12900K with a 3080. How does that sound?
yeah.
I think he's been having trouble containing how he's been feeling about this all day. We're just stoked to hook you up, man. These products are so great, and what's more awesome now is you're not even going to have to hesitate if you're going to be able to want to play whatever game you want. What have you been playing most lately?
Fortnite, because I've been practicing for this.
Man, that's what's cool. You could have all the action. You could have all 100 people in the drop on your screen with this new setup, and you're going to be smooth as butter.
Yeah, I've been dropping like 50 FPS.
Oh, man. My boy Travis is being
So you
restricted.
guys had no idea. That's the thing, is you had no idea this was going to happen, right?
No, not at all.
And so Travis, what was your initial thoughts? Oh, this is always the weird
pass back
morning.
forward. Go get a second mic.
Travis, what was your initial thought when we came up and we told you, hey, we're going to upgrade your system?
I was confused because I was sitting here like, okay, I'm gonna go home, go back to work for a little bit, maybe a couple months, try to PC again, and then y'all came by, hey, want a free PC? And I'm like, what? So I'm happy.
Yeah.
I'm so excited, dude. I'm so stoked for you. And then what about you, Zoe? What did you think when we did it?
I was confused, shocked. I thought y'all were lying to me. And it's funny, we were just walking around because he's looking for a new headset. We were just walking around and he was mentioning how I need some new hardware in my computer, and I was like, I don't know.
I'm good.
What? And then y'all came by. It was crazy.
Yeah, her motherboard currently has a broken PCIe slot for the graphics card because I got a little bit too excited with the screwdriver trying to dislodge the old graphics card I had. So
Excited's one word.
yeah,
I
I was like,
guess,
we got to at least replace the motherboard, just do a couple things, but this is amazing. It's incredible.
Well, I'm excited. The best thing about this, guys, is that we are now going to allow all of these guys to play the games that they want, when they want, with the power that they need to basically play whatever. I don't know if you'll be as good as Nothing, but which actually that sounds weird when I say that.
Yeah.
But I mean, it is. But
That's okay.
I mean, nothing. The
Jordan,
person,
nothing.
Jordan. Yeah, let's do Jordan. I don't think he'll be as good as Jordan, but we definitely have the potential here. So super excited. So what we're going to do now, you guys can go play games on your old system and just dream about these new systems, and then we're going to have you back up at the very end. We'll hand off these systems. We'll make sure we put Windows 11 on them, so you get Thread Director, all that sort of stuff, and then hopefully Jordan's works too. So both of them should work.
Yeah.
And then we'll hand these off, and you guys can play with these starting tomorrow. Okay, well, thank you very much, guys. We got to build now. So get off the stage. Go,
Yeah,
go.
shoot. Thank you,
Thanks,
guys.
bye.
Appreciate it.
Actually, I have work to do.
How we turn this thing off here?
Yeah.
You're the tech guy here?
Just throw it.
Toss it.
That's fine. We'll just turn it. Yeah, we'll just put it right here.
Oh, man. All right, so I'm following your lead. Like
Okay,
as I
so
said.
first thing we're going to do is this is all the parts that we've gone through that. So again, one thing we didn't talk about is with this system. So we've got the Helios, which is the build that we're building in. This was all done by ASUS. We've got a Z690. I think it's the Apex.
The Apex, correct.
Yeah, Apex Z690 motherboard. You've got an ASUS ROG Strix 3080, 12900K, Kingston DDR5 RAM. Yeah, you've got everything for that.
I got the filet mignon over here.
Yeah, you've got the filet mignon. And then on this one, we're using the new Razer Tomahawk, well, not new, but Razer Tomahawk EVGA RTX 3080, which we need to go get. We've got 1000 GT, some RGB fans, the Corsair H150i cooler. But yeah, let's go ahead and start taking things down.
Should we set the cases on the ground,
Let's set
maybe?
the cases on the ground, yeah. That feels like a good start. It's always fun, and I think you'd have to agree with this. It's like anytime you have to go and do like an activation, you're like, okay, what is the stage going to be like when we start doing all this building and stuff?
Yeah.
So like we're having to like kind of figure things out a little bit.
Yeah, we're getting parts moved around, but luckily there's no rush.
No.
And I think this venue's open 24/7.
Isn't that crazy? Have you ever done like a LAN and like been in?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So
I've been to the original Dreamhacks in Sweden, where
Really?
it's literally people are sleeping at their setup for 3 days straight.
Wow.
Sleeping bags, like blankets over the chair under the desk.
Did you do that?
I never did because I was competing, so
Right.
I had to go to the hotel room. But it's funny. I don't know if you remember Base Hunter. Do you remember Base Hunter, like the Dota trance song back in the day?
No.
So this was a big esports song, and it originated from he would do live performances at Dreamhack. And,
Okay.
And yeah, it was good stuff. So, but
Yeah.
no, it's wild. It's really cool to see.
So how are things in your world anyway? Like, so I mean, when
look
we
at
last
this.
connected, you had a kid.
Yeah, he's 15 months old. I know. I was just I did some content today where people ask me what games are you gonna play first? All this stuff. My guy's relaxed. He's just he's walking now. He's moving and grooving, but it's incredible. I'm excited to get him his first build.
Yeah, no, for sure. When do you think the right age will be? Like probably 17 months.
Yeah, 18 months. We'll have him. If he's not global leading Counter-Strike by 4 years old, No. Like anyone, you're gonna see what your kids' capabilities are and see what they're interested in. I can't be throwing him in online lobbies for a while, so I'm gonna just let him dabble on the computer.
Would you be disappointed if he played a certain what if he ends up being like an RTS pro player?
That was in this video interview I did earlier. Was basically what game is he gonna play first? I'm like, oh, for sure Counter-Strike. And I was like, what if he wants to play like an MMO or something? I was like, he doesn't get a computer. I was like, but all jokes aside, I'll guide him down some stuff, but you don't want to force your kids to do things.
No.
You want to figure out their interests and work from that point.
It's so funny because I have a
I don't even know, what is this little guy?
it's got all the drivers and stuff on it.
Bonus USB. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
So the best thing about it, right, is I have two kids, and
Ages?
14 and 12. So they're much older. And so my son, he only does creative. He's a sandbox guy. He doesn't do any as somebody who did some competitive stuff back in the day. He just does creative stuff almost entirely.
Oh, interesting.
So it's he's
So sandbox is like Minecraft?
Yeah,
and
it's Minecraft, train simulator, stuff like that. Yeah, we're just gonna have to kind of start sticking stuff around.
Anti-static, do we need this for something right now?
No, you can just put that down there. Okay, here we are, guys. I guess we don't have, we do have the top cam. Look at that.
Do we?
Oh yeah, look at it. It's up there.
Oh my goodness.
So we got everything. Hopefully we can get some good shots of this stuff, guys. Okay, so you've got your 12900K. Oh, what do you think of the Intel packaging?
Dude.
That's a wafer.
Oh, see, is there chocolate in here?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it almost looks like a waffle. Here, I'll crack that open.
Crack that open for me?
Yeah, there you go, dude. Who says I wasn't helpful?
So then it comes with an M.2.
Yeah, so we're not going to end up using that. Like if you wanted to put like 4 additional M.2s in here, but we're just going to put ours in and install it.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, these are the Apex boards, which is like they're super high-end boards that like, if you really wanted to get crazy, you could.
Yeah. So I got some.
You got a 1 terabyte?
No, 2 terabyte. Actually.
Oh, you got more.
Is this not yours? Okay.
No, I got a 1 terabyte. How come they give you all the good? Apparently, I'm not good enough, Jordan.
Yeah, I think it's the opposite. I think they're compensating for my lack of build skills. Ready to hang out here. So, by the way, you guys are tuning in live on Twitch. Me and Robey wanted to get some chat going and see what you guys are saying. We don't have it, unfortunately.
We don't have it yet. Yeah, the rumor is we will have chat, so it's not that we're not ignoring you. We do love you.
It's not that we are ignoring you.
Yeah, we aren't intentionally ignoring you. Maybe that's the right thing to say, right?
Either way,
love you.
We're here.
And it's a surprise, right? Because we have some of the people on your Twitch as well, right? So like we
went live on mine as well.
Yeah, so it's like everybody's like now surprised. Like, what is this surprise stream?
But I'm just happy to be here. It's cool. Like, I normally have a buddy help me build PCs, so I feel like I'm back at home with him. He's helping.
Is he like your lifeline? Like, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Yeah, no, totally. It's every time I'm building something, so I don't care about cord management, and that's like a cardinal sin to him. So normally I call him when I have new parts. I'm like, dude, just come over, we'll hang out.
And you can cable manage.
I've been cooking a lot, so I'm like, listen, I'll just make us some food. And like, I love to pretend like I'll do this or this, and then I know he can't help himself, so I come back and he has like half of it done. Hey, Jack, thank you. Yeah, I appreciate that.
Yeah, you're like, oh, here's some. What's his like favorite meal when you're basically? What do you make?
Well,
for him?
to be honest, he wants me to always pick up wings. He loves wings.
Oh, dude, who doesn't?
But I'm like, so I'll just whip up, a steak quesadilla or something, something respectable. Make sure I'm not just whipping up ramen cup noodles for him. Like as much as that would pay homage back in the day. Look at this thing. Isn't it incredible?
Yeah.
Like the technology. Yeah, so it's funny, the other day is I got a 12900K to put in my new build, and my son was in my office and he's just recently learned to walk. He's 15 months.
Right.
And I left some stuff on the ground. I see him walking around with this. He's trying to open it. I'm like, what is, oh my gosh, you got a 12900K.
No, put that down.
That's a little more expensive than your little baby toys here.
You're like, hey, can we not play with the CPU? Okay, so here we go, 12900K. A little bit different than what you've done before, right? So we've got, this is the new socket, the LGA 1700.
Yeah, I don't even know where to start here. Where am I pulling this?
So what? Yeah, I don't pop the thing off. I let it pop on its own.
Okay,
because it's fun, but you can do that way. So you're gonna pull this one. So it's this one right here. Push down and out.
Okay, got it. Good.
So it's a little bit different than the older ones. So you're just going to set it in, just like that. Now the fun thing is, if you don't take the top off, you can actually
set it in proper.
There it goes.
Okay.
So if you hold it down, see, it'll pop off, which is always fun.
Oh,
and
I see.
So you then put this down, and then you put that back where it was. There we go.
Money.
Okay, CPU in. Okay, next up, DDR5.
Let me clean up. Let me keep the presentation clean. So, like, if you had a tally, like, could you even, has anyone, we got to get your community management team on this. Like, how many builds have you done? You should just have, like, a random part of, like, your website that just, like, keeps the ticker going.
I think we're at over 1,000 now.
Yeah.
I think we are. But we started to do the math. I don't know. That's right. We should find out how many builds I've actually done. Yeah. I don't know. We should figure out what it is. We'll see if we can get that information tonight.
It almost like an anniversary. Then you could like start celebrating and like have like a
2,000
company
builds.
dinner on you, and they could.
That's it.
So we have 2 sticks here. So I know when you have more, you like separate slots.
Yep. So you want to put them into. You want to put it into these two. So it's A2 and B2. So it'll be. Oh, you don't. You actually only have 2.
Yeah. So
you're
I'm just putting them right next to each other.
Yeah, you're putting right next to each other. That's right. You have an Apex board, which is like their big overclocking board. So which is always fun. Okay, here we go. Getting the good quality click. Oh, that was a good sound. Did you hear that?
Yeah, I did.
Did you hear that? Oh,
I know. Yeah. So like, are you just ASMR?
Oh yeah, we usually record them. We show how many decibels it is, and then people do predictions. You got to flip that one around. There you go. So people do predictions, so that way they hear the loudness.
So you get it locked and loaded. Like, should I get my mic close?
You could.
That was awful.
It's because you built up so much. You built up so much hype about it. People are like,
you can't talk about it.
Yeah, you're like, you just got to kind of let it happen.
Matter of fact, I don't think I should.
Don't forget
breathe.
to do your peels.
Oh, well, I did this. What else I got here?
You got that one. Is that a peel?
No, I don't think. I peeled something here. Wait.
Oh, maybe it is. I can't. It's weird. Sometimes you can't tell.
No, I did my peel. No, that's something I always have enjoyed, regardless.
I wonder, like, there are on some graphics cards, there are peels that, like, so you're gonna do one, dude. There's like 15 peels on the Strix, and like, I'm curious. Like, there's some hidden ones. I'm wondering how many graphic cards are out there without that peel off. You're like, I'm curious.
Should we like give the cameraman a heads up and like slow zoom?
Or be like, hey, you need to be ready for all of these peels.
So yeah, do you have any like cool like clamps or mounts that like holds the GPU in place and you could like peel in midair?
No, I haven't done anything like that. There we go. That's the next evolution right there. It's like basically coming up with like crazy mounting things, so it looks like we're like floating it out.
Yeah. So I got look at these little. So
okay,
these little guys. This is like it's a PCI.
So what we're gonna do is we need our small. Here we go. This is where we get to grab the iFixits, guys. iFixit kits.
Nice.
Now we're in there. I'm gonna take this out. I'm always trying to make sure they have all their instructions in their box.
I hope. All right, don't need any of that. Cool.
Okay, so now we have the iFixits. Here we go. Open this bad boy up.
That there.
Yeah,
wow,
and you said
I feel like a surgeon.
Dude, you are. Like once you get these.
But like what if I was actually like doing surgery right now? Like I'm asking the other doctor, so like, is that the spleen or is that the heart?
Okay, so for you, what you're gonna do, all of your stuff is underneath this. You're gonna take that and that off, and then this whole thing should pop off.
Okay, cool.
So you're just gonna need a small Phillips.
Yeah.
Oh. That's what I was looking for. Little cushion. So we're gonna take those off.
Get my little tray here.
So are you still competing? Like what's going on with you anyway?
No, so like, you know, COVID happened and I had a lot of offers for competing. Not like that sounds like I'm bragging. Like, but like I had potential to compete. My point is I've chosen just kind of the influencer life.
Okay.
Less travel. You know, I went pro back in 2008.
Yeah.
So I had a lot of years on the road, and you know, I knew I wanted to have a kid, and my wife and I bought a house down in San Diego, and so once we finally, is this magnetic or no?
Oh yeah, so it's captive. But actually, hold on. Actually, let's actually put that one back on. I saw this one. Let's take this one off. So go ahead and put that back in. Put those back in.
Wait. Okay. What's the difference?
So this one's closer to the socket. So that means it's just a little bit faster. And I just realized. So I'm used to. I didn't notice this. It's just a massive heat sink. So I'm hoping you can put an M.2 there.
Oh, okay.
See, like this one. So this is there. So these are actually both the same family of boards, but this is kind of their more gaming level stuff, and so that's why I'm putting it here. And I'm trying to do the same thing as get it close to the actual socket.
So it helps with what?
Well, it's usually the M.2s that are closest to the socket get direct, so they have direct access, which means that the lanes are you're just getting faster throughput.
Interesting.
Yeah. So you always have to think about it. And the other thing too is the further you go down, because some of these will hold like 4, 5, 6 M.2s. Is it a little long? Oh, I'm glad they made that fit. There you go. Yep. See, there's your M.2. So I wasn't sure if they had one, but now you're
special here, sliding it in.
So flip it over. Yep, just like that, and then you're gonna put it. See, there's a little slot, and yep, just like that. And then this one's got a little clip. So once you get it in there, you just kind of rotate this around.
Oh, and then.
Yeah, and then put that. Yeah, there you go, and then rotate it around so it locks it in, just like that.
Easy,
and then
easy.
you're gonna. There should be a peel on that one.
On this, yep.
Yep, and then you're gonna just peel that off, and then put it back, put both of them back on.
This way, yeah, right, yeah. Yeah, so I'm just playing Valorant and CS:GO, and like on stream a lot of Valorant lately, and working with partners. I'm really into teaching and educational. So
you were talking about that. What is it like? What does that look like?
Well, so I created a Udemy course a couple years ago, which is basically an online curriculum on Udemy. It's a platform, and that was for people to learn CS:GO. And then I do a private coaching and stuff. I just kind of started relaunching that, and yeah, so just kind of working in the gaming space.
So when you do like when private coaching, do you have people who have like never played CS:GO or like, hey, I want to have Jordan coach me?
Correct. And a lot of it is just like players who have played a decent bit, not absolute beginners. So I got some people waving over here, Counter-Strike fans, and they just want to take it to the next level and kind of know, like, you know, someone who spent all their time trying to get better at a game, what's the difference? So a lot of times it's just, yeah, individual coaching. And, yeah, so I really want to scale that, you know?
Yeah.
I think that's good.
So it's not something that I, like having played like 2 games of CSGO, should probably invest in?
No, yeah, I probably, you know, as much as I wouldn't mind money, I try to, you know, make sure it's always like impactful. So I have them like do a little survey to make sure it's a good fit and so I want to make that scaled out down the line, but, you know.
Okay.
We'll see.
So we have our motherboards all together. Looks like you're in good shape. You've got your thing done. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to grab our AIOs,
okay,
which is our all-in-one coolers. Which mine is right here. And then yours is that big 360 down there. And we're basically just going to get the brackets on the motherboard. So yours should be that long box right there. Yep, there it is.
Oh, man.
Okay.
So do I have, it's not an AIO.
That is.
This is?
Yeah, that is it. Go ahead and open it up. And what we're looking for.
Okay, maybe I'm misunderstanding, yeah.
Okay, so what we're looking for in here is this thing that says LGA 1700.
Okay.
So let's see if we can find it in here. So there's your back plate. So we'll have to use, doesn't look like, okay, we'll have to use this one. This is fine.
They have a couple options?
Yep. Which is nice about an ASUS
So what is that determined by?
So
just this?
Yeah, just this right here. So this is you're gonna basically want to get this into the holes in here.
Yeah, after.
And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna take these.
Oh, right, I do this before I put it.
Yeah, other side.
Yeah.
So like this. So you put it on the back
cool.
like that.
Yeah. Sweet. So like literally, I've had a liquid cooler in the last like 3 rigs that I've built, but it's always my buddy Jack. So shout out to Jack if you're watching.
Thank you for he's like, oh, look at him doing it on his own. Now I'm not going to be able to do it for him anymore.
Yeah.
So you're just going to get them into each one of the holes just like that.
Yeah.
And then you're going to take these screws and screw them into each one of those pegs. Okay.
A little off. Is this?
It was. You had it the right way.
Did I?
Yeah. So these move.
Oh, I was wondering. I was like,
no,
normally with something like that,
and that's the thing is like, the thing is even since you did it in 2019, this stuff that you're doing has changed. So like even how it works. So if it pops out, you can just pop it back in.
That's so funny.
So it's always a little bit different. They pop out. Should just pop right back in.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're getting, while you're doing yours, I'm going to skip mine out. Which is right here.
So funny. Oh, I think.
Did you get it?
They're all in, yeah. Yeah.
There you go. And then you're just going to take those, you're going to take these little pegs and put them into each one of those. Yep. Just like that. And see, even mine looks different than yours.
Yeah, interesting.
This is always the fun thing about PC building is like it's like
there's always new little
there's always new little things, and it's not that it isn't hard. It's not hard. It's just sometimes it can make it a little bit challenging. But yeah, like you said, you don't need to be me to build a PC.
Well, yeah. Nowadays, like in terms of cooling, like is like liquid cooling's out the best, right?
It still is. I mean, yeah, it still is. Like we actually are doing some videos right now on liquid cooling versus AIOs versus like custom loops. But custom loops, I mean, for the amount of maintenance and stuff that you have to do on them.
Like the open loop, like liquid.
Yeah. It's just so much work.
That's my buddy who helps me build did one for fun. But yeah, he's literally saying I'm gonna.
He's like, I'm just gonna throw an AIO on it, because it's just like you don't have to drain it every year and.
Yeah, he was telling me about that. I was kind of laughing. I was like, what's the point? I was like, and then, you know, his rig looks sweet.
Yeah, exactly. And that's why you do it. It's like a lot of times they're like doing it, it's like a rite of passage. But then it's funny because like then I think most people end up going back.
You like, have to do that one at least.
Yeah, you're like, I did it. And then you're like, and I'm glad I did.
Badge of honor. I have a picture.
Yeah, exactly. I'm done. I've done it.
Here's me. That's me next to it.
Yeah. And they're like, wait, it doesn't look like that anymore. Like, yeah, I went back.
Yeah. That's so funny. Yeah, I mean.
Okay, there we go.
Oh, dude, when you go to these conventions, some of the builds you see, and then, do I just throw these on, or?
Nope, we're just, you're done. You're ahead of me right now, so I'm just making sure that mine gets done. And then from here, we'll go ahead and start. We'll go ahead and start stripping the case. So once the motherboards are basically ready to put inside of the PCs now.
Do I need to rip anything else out of this right now?
No, not yet. Nope. We're just going to kind of set that aside. This is just so the board is 100% ready to put inside.
Okay,
if you want to throw some of this stuff back in there.
Cool.
So you got clear space. But yeah, that's the thing, right? It's like some people who aren't used to, like, you know, it's like your new socket. It's like it's always a little bit, something is always changing with the tech. It makes it a little bit different than the last time you built.
Yeah.
Dude, look at the amount of USB spots on that. So much USB.
Why do they have these old?
You know, honestly, it has to do with some people.
I don't know if you guys could see what I'm talking about. It's the old
PS2?
like PS2, yeah. Because I literally gamed on these back in the day.
Way back in the day. I forgot somebody said that they're actually more reliable and less latency. But I don't know if that's true.
Yeah, but people talked about that about like CRT monitors. It doesn't mean people were making them still. So I'm just surprised. That's the first time I think I've seen that.
Yeah. Speaking of that, do you game on a 360 hertz monitor?
I have one, yeah.
So what do you think?
I mean, I played a lot of pro tournaments on 144 hertz.
And that's the thing is, right? Yeah.
You know, so like it's fine. 240 was a little bit better. I do, you know, with fast movements, people say, oh, you paid to say this. I'm like, no, like, listen, like when you look at overall system latency and everything that goes into like me moving from target to target, like I could feel the difference. For sure, 144 to 240 was a big one. 360 to 240 was like, I spent a lot of times going back and forth. I went to NVIDIA's headquarters, the labs, same specs, made sure everything was like perfect testing, and yeah, you could see the difference.
I know people have said that, and it's funny because I watched the video when you did the same thing, and then I talked to, it was like No Cocoa Puffs and other ones who also, like, I feel like there's a tier of player who for sure, right?
Yeah.
And that was like, even science has kind of proven that too, right?
No, and there is, and like a lot of people maybe in like your shoes, like you're obviously going to have a certain
I'm a
like
60 hertz guy, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, oh my God. Yeah, I've had people claim that I couldn't see the difference in the past, and I'm like, dude, just put it next to me. I'll tell you 10 out of 10 times which one's
That's
60
awesome.
hertz. Yeah.
It's a superpower.
No, you could probably do the same thing. But
I can definitely tell 60 hertz from 40 hertz.
Okay, what are we doing right now?
Okay, now we're going to get our cases.
Okay.
So I'm going to put that, we're just going to set that aside and grab our cases. Your case is much bigger than mine.
Yeah. Mine has straps on it.
Yeah, so it's easier for lifting. Okay. Okay, next up is we're going to start stripping things down. So getting rid of all the extra panels.
Okay, and like the front stuff?
Yep.
So I don't really know where to start.
So this one is, I think this one's got a button to take off the sides.
Okay, nice.
And I don't know if actually you can take the front of that one off.
It's convenient. You would think like, why don't they all just do that? Nice little button.
I know, it's pretty nice, right?
I remember what we were talking about, but...
Okay, so now the other fun thing for you, which is unique to your build, is you actually have to take the PSU shroud off. I'm going to see, does this come off?
There's something else coming. It's gotta, right?
I don't know.
There's like a little...
I don't remember. And I don't want to rip it. Oh, okay, so you can go ahead and take this off. There's a bigger screwdriver here.
Okay, nice.
So, yeah, there you go. And you can go ahead and remove that. There we go. And this is always the thing, is like I built with so many different cases, like
Yeah.
sometimes I'm like, I don't remember if I can take this one off or.
Yeah. Oh, so this just swings open.
Yeah, it just swings open. It's like, it's so, for this one, because both sides are tempered glass, so you can hide your cable management.
Oh, nice.
And then you should just go like that, yeah.
I was like, I don't want to break on the stream.
That one I remember.
Yeah, good stuff. So you've built in this case before?
Yeah, yeah. I
Okay.
built 2 builds in this just for Distortion, he's a Elden Ring speed runner.
Oh my gosh.
And he like had the world record. Like he actually had broken it that day when he showed up on the show. He actually ended up showing up late, but it's actually pretty cool.
That's
but-
awesome.
So we just did a rig it.
I feel like normally you play those games to like go as slow as you can, right? And like juice it for
Not this
everything.
guy.
He's like,
And like,
he's like-
it's funny because it's like it's the same thing as like watching you guys at top tier level. It just blows your mind. Okay, so
should I
this one.
start removing?
So you can actually, so there's screws here and here. Go and remove those. That's so you can remove the plastic shroud.
Okay. Yeah, it's speedrunning's a whole. That's
Dude.
like a whole conversation that I'm not ready to have. Like I don't know. I'm just saying. Like I don't even. Like there's a whole wild realm there. It's so cool. I've only watched some stuff.
It's crazy. Like it's funny because like when we were at PAX East, he actually did a whole speed run, and we watched him beat the game end to end. And you're just watching him do things. You're like, this is like superhuman. Or
Have
how
to
did you
remove
figure
something
this
here,
out?
too.
Yeah, there should be screws down here at the bottom.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, like how? Yeah, that's almost what I'm wondering. Because what was I watching? Like an old Half-Life thing or something? Like how do you get this pathing down and like?
Yeah,
it's,
and it's less, and it's like this glitch that's like 0.3 milliseconds that he had to basically do and stuff like that. It's just like it's crazy. Okay, so I'm getting mine stripped down too.
Yeah, thanks for staying at pace with me over here. Why don't you go grab a snack, come back.
Why don't you come grab a snack, come back? Okay, get that one off. Okay, cool.
Yeah, like, because for me, like,
Dude,
I've
this thing,
sat in a room enough time with my buddy building PCs to know,
there
okay,
might be one more screw.
somewhere
Yeah,
on the back
on
side.
the back, yeah. Okay, and now.
See anything? Oh.
There we go. Okay, now I just got to do this.
So, actually, I'm doing a new build right now
Yep.
at home. And a
Okay.
quick question: I have a 12900K. I have, I think, a Z690. I got the ASUS.
Okay.
Max. Well, I forget
Yeah,
exactly
the Maximus
model.
Hero.
Yeah, Maximus Hero,
Yeah.
I think. And some DDR5. But the only thing I haven't got yet, just because for whatever reason, is power supply.
Right, right.
So what,
What GPU are you using?
either a 3080 or a 3090.
So 1,000 watts?
For
You want
sure.
1,000 watts, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Which is what you're actually putting inside of this build.
Okay, cool.
So 1,000 watts is perfect.
Nice.
So, okay, so I think all I got to do now is grab my extra. There should be a box somewhere. I wonder if yours is inside of your box. You
Motherboard box?
No, you need a box. There's a little thing that looks like this of screws. So that
Oh.
might actually be
Is it
inside
in-
of your
is it-
box,
Okay, I'll check.
which is like now crammed with a bunch of other stuff. So it might be inside of that box.
This one?
Yeah, inside of
Yeah,
there.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And while you're doing that, I'm going to look at the front of this case because I feel like you should be able to remove the front. Yeah, I think you can.
I'm gonna hold it still.
No, dude, I'm just nervous.
No, I know. Well, yeah, you're telling me. I'm over here like,
No, maybe not. Oh no. Okay, never mind. Okay, so it just comes off from the front. Okay, now
is
we're
this said box?
not. That is the said box. Okay, good. Okay, we're good. Okay, so your case is stripped. My case is stripped. Yours is just going to be heavier, unfortunately. So what we're going to do now is go ahead and set our cases down. And then now we can start putting our motherboards inside of it. So I'm probably going to, okay, so we can get our motherboard in. So you have your motherboard?
Yep.
We're just going to set it inside. There we go. Okay, and then you should, now you need your box,
Okay.
and then we just need to grab our motherboard screws.
Okay, I was wondering, I was looking around, I was like, do I
Yeah,
have
that's
it?
what's inside of here. And they usually have a little lip around them.
Yeah, it's these guys, right?
Yeah. But it's not always that way. So welcome to the fun, sometimes the fun of like, oh.
So is there a default amount? Is it 6?
It's usually 9.
Oh, so I see 3,
So 1,
3.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That one's probably a peg, so that one may not need
Yeah.
one. And then 3 up at the top.
Yeah. Got it.
Oh.
So how old are your kids again?
So they're 12 and 14.
Nice, dude. So you got them, do they know how to build a PC?
Both of mine have done it on the channel. So my daughter has done it twice. So she built a PC, and then and then her friend of hers saw her build it and wanted to come on the show and build it with her.
Yeah.
So she's built 2, and then my son came and built his. So they both have pretty good rigs. Both of them are 12th gen. Both of them are 12th gen Intel CPUs. With my daughter's got a 3060 Ti, and my son has a 3070.
So they're flying.
Yeah.
I'm having
But
a
my
little...
son continues to tell me, Dad, I need a 3090. And I'm like, no, you don't
What's
need
he
it.
playing?
He's playing, so he plays a game called Big Rigs. He plays a lot of Fortnite.
Big Rigs, is that the one where you like just drive around semis and like
No,
do...
it's a train simulation game. He's a huge train fan.
Oh, okay.
And then he plays
Am I doing something wrong with these screws, by the way?
Is it not going? Here, can I see them? This is what I'm saying, is like it may not be these. No, those are PSU.
Oh, okay.
So it's these. No, this is not your fault. I'll be honest, this is the thing. You don't know, and not all of them look the same.
Okay.
So like mine
I was sitting here like
look like,
they look like so right,
Well, I
but
lost
so
that one.
wrong.
see, mine look like that.
Also, there's a significant amount of
Yeah,
these, so I was
yeah.
like, is this correct?
No, and it's like, dude, that's the thing, right? It's like, there's actually, you're not doing it, if you're like looking and you're building this PC for the first time and you're watching us, always look in your manual. Your manual tells you what all the screws are. Because we're not doing that, I'm here. I'm your manual in this case,
Yeah.
right? So that's the little bit of a difference. So far, though, we are doing.
I need a manual for more things in my life, just like.
Oh, dude, for sure.
Just like.
Like your kids.
Yeah, just like, hey, how can we run the program, Matrix? But you have a lot of experience with me there. I have a 15-month-old son, and that's it. And I can only imagine, I'm sure we could talk for hours on end about. How, in one hand, how amazing every aspect is, and then how also difficult it is.
It's the greatest job in the world, but yet, as they get older, it becomes the most frustrating, right? Because you have to let them start to live their own lives.
Which
and then
includes
they start
making mistakes.
Yeah, exactly. And you're like, and then the mistakes they make, you're like, seriously? But yeah.
But you're also, it's the most rewarding from what I
Yep.
hear with everything. And even to see my son walk, it's so funny now, it's such a norm. He's like trying to repeat some words lately, and I'm like, you're real. Like
Yeah, exactly.
You're human.
I remember when my kids were first born, my dad was holding my daughter. I think it was my daughter at the time.
Yeah.
And he was like, do something, you're boring. You know what I mean? Like, it was like he wanted her to do something, right? And like now it's at the other end, right? Where they're like,
All right,
do
settle
less,
down.
do less.
I know, well, and also as like the dad, like the moms have this like profound connection since birth.
Oh yeah.
And as a dad, you're like kind of waiting for them to be like, do you see me? Like,
Yeah, I need to generate that. I need to generate that connection, so to speak.
yeah. And so now that he's like running around a little bit and we're playing and we get silly together and we have our different times of the day
Yep.
where it's me and him and it's a blast.
It's the best job, dude. And that's the good thing about you being an influencer life, right? Like that gives you an opportunity to be there for that
for
stuff,
sure.
right?
Like there's some aspects, where it's like, like job security of like the normal like job, like I can see the benefit of like being in my shoes and having that, but like luckily I've been fortunate enough to have some great partners and in the space and having this the whole first year of his life just basically not like COVID, the silver lining was no travel really
Right.
for a lot of events. And then spending time with him and my wife has been a big blessing.
Yeah, it's funny because like I actually ended up
I'm short here, I gotta pull this
because
up.
we were started doing. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like rotating it so you can like get to it. And your case is so big.
And not pull it off the edge of the desk.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so I'm gonna have to do so. I've got all that test fitting there. So I've got all that stuff in good shape. Okay. So you're just getting your screws in?
I think I'm almost done, yeah.
Okay, after this, we're going to do our front panels.
Okay.
How many do you got left?
I'm missing one.
Yeah, it might help to use the other little screwdriver.
Is that magnetic?
I don't know. This one is. Here, do you want to try this one?
I think I'm on my
That
last.
one's magnetic. Yeah, that's true.
I
love, dude, the iFixit ones are so good.
I'll say I think this is my last, right?
Ugh.
3.
Okay. So I'm going to, while you're doing that.
This one is being a silly goose.
Is it? You want to try this one?
Yeah, so
That's magnetic, yeah.
It is?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
That makes, it's all good.
I'm going to throw that at somebody.
You just killed, there was, I don't know if you guys knew this, but there was actually a chipmunk behind the stage. It's dead now. That was Jordan. Jordan killed it.
Oh my gosh, have you ever seen a woodchuck in person?
I didn't know.
Like a gopher woodchuck thing?
No.
My wife's family, I went to Michigan, right? And to visit some people, and I saw one in the backyard. It's like a giant squirrel, gopher, rat thing, and it was just cruising through the yard. I was like, oh my God, what is that? And they're like, what? You've never seen a woodchuck? I was like, holy smokes. That just
I've
scared
never
me.
seen a woodchuck,
All right,
no.
Let me see. 1, 2, 3. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
You got 9?
Yeah.
Okay, you're in good shape. Okay, let me see this one.
What if I missed one? What would be the repercussions?
Nothing whatsoever. I mean, just sadness.
OCD.
A sadness by somebody.
Yeah.
Somebody would be like, what is he doing?
So we're going to...
Okay, what I'm going to do...
I can't take off my front panel, apparently.
No, you can't. I'm going to switch this real quick, which is unique to my case. So just to give it some more room, which you don't do.
I'm going to take a sip of water, hopefully not disturb the microphone. Good to see you guys all out here. Appreciate you.
Okay, I'm going to rotate this around. So what I'm doing right now, which you don't have to do, but actually what you can do actually would be a good thing, is why don't you unscrew those? Yeah, because you're gonna front mount your AIO.
Okay.
So we'll
I've only ever top mounted.
Yeah, the top mount in this one, I guess we could do it.
Let's do front. Let's mix it up.
Yeah, I think let's just front mount it, because the other thing too is it's just gonna make it a lot easier for you in your build.
So am I fully removing this?
You're gonna fully remove that, yeah.
So I have to...
You're gonna have to disconnect those fans, yeah, from the back.
So how do I know, is it, I see where the cords are coming here, which ones would the fan be then?
Okay, so they come through here. Okay, so you're gonna need to snip these.
Okay, so I got this right here.
Yep, you're gonna snip those. And you're just gonna follow the cables.
Okay, so all right, I was wondering if there's a way to not snip.
No, you're gonna have to snip.
We're snipping.
We're snipping. Unfortunately, we have to snip.
Surgery talk, just surgeon things.
It's not a term guys like to hear. Snip time. Wait, oh no.
I've actually heard, without really TMIing everyone too much, I've actually heard that's way easier than the other genders.
Yes, that's true.
Interaction.
I know, it's like they actually have, there's actually a doctor in Seattle called Dr. Snip. That's his name, and that's what he does.
So I don't want to break this. I just pull it out, right? Okay, cool.
Yeah, it should just come out, yeah.
Yep, got it. Surgeon, we removed the spleen.
You've removed the spleen, and then it should all just kind of pop out.
This would actually probably be more akin to the gallbladder or something you don't necessarily need, but we're going to put an upgraded one.
That's like your lungs.
Yeah, actually a fan.
Yeah,
you're actually if everything overheats, you die.
You kind of need that.
I'm donating this. If anyone
No,
wants
you're going to hold on to it, because we're going to use that for the 360. You can just stick it down off the side for now.
For what?
Because now we can do the front. Now we can do the do the cables. Okay.
I trust you.
Here we go.
So are you always strapped with zip ties and everything, ready to roll?
We got them good to go. We're ready there. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is this is gonna be fun for you. I just realized that. We're going to be hooking,
meaning?
meaning you're going to have to worry a little bit about cable management. So go ahead and just cut that.
Okay.
And what we're going to do now is start running our front panels. Okay, so go ahead and we'll give the camera a good view.
Okay.
So what we're going to do now is we're going to hook up all of these cables.
Okay.
But what you have to be aware of is where's your shroud? Oh,
Shroud,
it's
he
over
lives in LA.
there. Yeah, not that shroud. Yeah, I knew you were going to say that.
Yeah.
I knew you were going to say that. Okay, so this is how much room you have to run all your cables. So you're going to want to make sure you run everything through the center. But we're going to have some
like
of that
center
stuff
being like right.
like right there, yeah.
Right there.
Now some of this stuff we can actually run through the side here. This is just unique situation. Okay, so some of this stuff will run through the
How
side.
about you run a couple for me really quick? What do we like?
Okay, so we'll take this, which is your USB-C.
Okay.
I'm gonna run this. Here, let's have your zip tie again. Cut that. This is just unique to this case.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna run this. Okay. Run this like up here. Okay. So that is going to go right there.
Okay. And so this is just you routing based on
Yep, just
experience
knowing where.
and,
Yeah, exactly. This is all stuff that you'd have to figure out, but because I've just
Trial
done this
and
a
error.
ton, yeah. I'm like, hey, here's going to be the best way to basically do this.
Okay.
And if it doesn't go in one way, just flip it over
Okay.
and then try it the other way.
Boom. All right.
Okay, now let's see. This one is the next one. I think where it's next to it. Right there. Ooh, okay. That's going to be interesting. It's sideways. Do we have another one? Oh, we do. We have another one. Okay, cool. So we'll run that one down. Okay. So you're going to connect that one right into that one down there.
Okay. We're going to have to pay Robey 1.5x rate for...
No, it's fine. It's fine, dude. This is like, the thing is I love doing this stuff. Okay.
You're helping me learn
actually, what
on
we're
the
going
fly.
to have to
remove
do...
that flannel?
Yeah, we're going to have to take this off. Never mind. You know why? Because this case has two of them.
So for this?
Yeah, we're going to have to do that one on... Okay, here.
So we're going to try to run it in the side?
I'm going to hand you this one and hook that one up right where I had you hook up the other one.
Oh, I see. And what is that for?
That's the US. So these are all those front panel
USB power?
Yeah. Okay, this is RGB. Should be like a little 3-pin down over here.
Yep. There's RGB header and then Rod Gen 2. It's just a 3-pin, right?
Yeah, let me see. It should be that one right there.
Yeah, it is. Okay, got it.
Okay.
It's just the other one next to it said
And
RGB.
this is all stuff where it's just me remembering.
No, I watch my
like-
buddy do the pin every time whenever he does it, and I'm always like, cool, yep, that makes sense.
This one is the HD audio goes right here.
There's also one right there that looks like.
No, that's definitely it.
Cool. AAFP or something?
Is it
Audio
this one?
cover?
Is it that one? Yeah, it's just right there. Okay. Okay, there's that. Okay.
Have you?
And then these ones, do you know, how are you on memory for this? Do you know how to do all these or no?
What, yeah, like putting them together to stack?
Do you know the order they go in?
No.
Okay. Okay, so here's your front panel. So I'll just this is one of those things. You have power switch, reset switch, and then power plus and minus.
Okay.
So your button for this is right here. So reset goes here.
Third on the bottom.
Power goes above it.
Okay. See, we're going to do one tomorrow, so let's see. This will be a quiz.
Power goes next to it.
So
and
reset bottom.
Power plus and minus go like that. So
Right
power
to the
plus
left.
to the left and then minus. Yeah, you get quizzed on this tomorrow. You guys remember in chat, you guys going to ask him this question.
Call me out.
There it is.
So just to review, is reset down here on the bottom right?
Yeah, reset's right underneath power switch.
Power
and then
switch.
power plus and minus.
On the top.
Yep. And then let's see what else we got. Okay, so the rest of these are just power. Okay, so what I'm going to have you do in the short term is you want to get all of these cables to be into the center and then use the zip ties.
Okay.
So you're going to zip tie them so that way when you put in the shroud,
it's all under that little fitting there.
So if you do that, I'll hook up the rest of my front panels. There should be, use these right here.
The small
black ones. Cool. And I'm going to hook up my front panels while you're doing that.
Cool.
Okay, guys. So now I'm going to do my front panels real quick. That is USB. There we go. And then we got, next we got, luckily see, like I have less connectors than you do.
Why? Just
Because
less
it
front
doesn't have a
stuff?
power plus minus, yeah. On some cases, they actually don't even have them. They just have like a single connector and that's it, which just always makes me happy. There we go, power plus and minus, no power plus, power reset switch, okay. And then we've got our HD audio.
And then you always like trim the excess zip tie.
Yep.
Cool.
Okay, now what I need you to do,
Okay.
so there's a screw here,
Yep.
and there's a screw down here.
Yep.
Go ahead and unscrew them and remove that, it's like a cover.
Sweet. Yeah, that's where we're gonna plug in.
Yeah, because we have to plug in that one cable.
Hey, can you guys see me from the camera? Hey, I see. How's it going, baby? Let's get here. I got you. I got you. Here we are. I'm just doing things.
You're doing things, making magic happen.
Surgery.
Making magic happen. Okay. So mine is
Hi, guys.
basically prepped. And I'm going to go ahead. What'd you do with your zip ties?
Right here.
Cool. If you hook me up, thank you, brother. Okay, here we go. My initial cable management is starting.
Are we
So
gonna
my
put this
average,
whole
the
thing-
average number of zip ties I use in a build is between 50 and 70.
Holy. Okay. I see you.
I see you.
So does that level of particularness apply to a lot of areas in your life?
No, I don't know. You know what? You know, honestly, I don't think it's within my right to answer that question. You have to ask my wife,
So,
because it's like one of those things that like, you would say
yeah,
no.
I was gonna say, and she's gonna be like, "That's
That's totally.
that's a lie."
Yeah, she's like,
What is up with this?
is it just not coming out?
Like, I know how to use a screwdriver. Like,
Yeah, you're using like the big one.
yeah, there you go.
Did you get it out?
All
Okay,
right,
so now
we're gonna bring this.
that one and then route that into that one.
Okay.
Is this bringing back memories now?
For me,
Yeah.
I mean, to a certain degree, like I think just anytime having a case open,
Yeah.
is very like is very nostalgic. And normally it's because it's kind of funny because my buddy's there. It's always very like cathartic because it's like we're kind of just chilling. We'll throw something on the TV in the background, and we're like, throw a build together and.
It's very akin to adult Lego, right? Like in terms of building a PC. And honestly, guys, those of you watching in chat right now, I hope you're enjoying this. I know we usually interact and stuff like that. If you come back, we're going to be doing builds all week. So you and I we have another build tomorrow.
Yeah.
And then I'm building on my own on Sunday. But guys, we're back tomorrow. We'll have chat that time. So don't worry, there's lots more. And we're doing different builds. So it's not even going to be the same build. The next build, we're actually going to be having Jordan do it blindfolded.
I just start sweating profusely. There we go, guys.
I thought it was pretty funny when you were like talking. You were like, yeah. Initially, when you looked at it, it said me versus you, and you're like, wait a minute, this is going to be a
I thought there was like a competition of us building.
And
I was
you're
like,
like,
well, where do I sign the losers like prize pool?
Which you know what? Honestly, I would never want to do something like that because that's not fun. That's not even fun.
So is it pretty common when the thing I'm about to plug in, the pins are like bent?
Oh, did it bend?
Like I went pretty much what I would think is a straight in here. Let me give you some light.
Yeah, let's do that. So we'll have to like do a little.
Might just finagle. I think I see what I need to do.
Yeah, so you just do a finagle till you can get it in.
Okay.
So bend it a little bit and to get it finagled and to bend it in. That does happen, and that's one of the biggest. That's probably one of the most difficult connectors to put in. I'll just be frank. Or Justin.
Or Justin, whatever you want to be. I'll be Jordan.
And then what I'm working on right now is just getting my case just prepped for what's next. So we're okay. We're still on par and together. It just takes a little bit of bending to get it to go back. Did you figure it out?
Well, it also looks like, is there only one on the bottom? Like, I don't know if I only see one. I'll see. Give me a second.
Okay. I will give you a second.
Give me a couple seconds.
I'll give you as much time as you need, buddy. No worries. Okay, here we go. There we go. Okay.
I got it.
You got it? Yeah, see, it's like one of those things that once it goes in. Okay, so.
Plate back on or yet, or we plug in some other stuff?
We can actually do it. Actually, probably be a good idea to put that back on. Because that way you'll know your limitations within for the cable runs. And we are just cable managing. For those of you who don't know, welcome to the show. If you're just tuning in, this is Nothing and Robeytech. We're currently building 2 rigs for 2 individuals, Zoe and Travis, right? I said Zoe, I think it was Zoe and Travis.
Yeah.
We're building, they were 2 people who were in the BYOC who had systems who we have decided to upgrade. Inside of the system that Nothing is building, we've got a Core i9-12900K. We've got an ASUS ROG Strix ASUS ROG Strix 3080 inside of a ASUS ROG Strix Maximus Z690 Apex. We've got 32 gigs of DDR5 Kingston RAM, 2 terabyte Samsung 980 Pro, and an ASUS 1000 watt PSU, along with just the touch of Jordan's DNA. So I mean, like, which obviously adds to the overall speed as well. And then inside of the second system, inside of this Razer Tomahawk ATX, we're building a Core i7-12700K. We're going to be cooling that with a Corsair H100i Elite LCD. We've got an ASUS ROG Strix Z690-E gaming Wi-Fi. We've got a 1 terabyte 980 M.2 drive. We've got an 1,000 watt EVGA GT. And then of course, we also have that 32 gigs of Kingston Fury RAM. And then lastly, we've got some ML120 Elites to kind of fill out the RGB-ness of the whole thing. Do you need some help with holding it?
We'll see.
We'll see. Oh, you know what you can do though? I think it's interesting. Never mind. I don't think that's actually true. So that is what we're doing. That's what we're building. I thought maybe you could do it like, it looks like it kind of slides in.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure. I don't remember.
I wasn't sure if it sits there, but we're going to.
It's always the fun part.
I was just trying to get the bottom screw on and then kind of move it and then tighten.
Yeah. It's like that. This like the shroud just makes the shroud and the little removable parts always just makes it that much more interesting. It's an adventure, right? That's what we're on right now, right, Jordan?
Yeah, correct.
That's the term I'd use.
Yeah. More for me, like you at least have the map, and I'm just holding a flashlight on the map.
Dude, you've done a lot of this. Like you're doing, like I'm not helping you right now. Like you're just doing it.
Well,
you're just in it.
I'm trying to put a screw in. No. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, it'd be cool to get some chat up tomorrow.
Yeah, for sure. Just to say hi to folks and all that sort of stuff. And
so you're doing 3 days of builds. What's going on Sunday? Same type of thing?
Same kind of thing. Another one, we'll probably end up choosing another BYOC. By that point in time, we'll probably have like a ton of people who know who I am, and so they'll be like trying to get me to want to choose them, but we'll figure that out, you know. But yeah, no, I'm really excited to get to do this and watch the build get built and just kind of enjoy the whole thing. But yeah, there we go. See, that's initial cable management right there, Jordan.
Ooh, how many zip ties did you just go through?
We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 already.
Wow. All right, well, I got a screw coming in hot.
You got a screw coming in hot. I'm glad they got the great zip tie cutters, which always makes me happy.
Move this over. Okay, we're good.
There we go. There we go.
All right, so that screw is back. That thing's covered. I got this thing plugged in.
Okay.
I probably need to re-unscrew it again because I probably
No, you're okay. You might push it over a little bit.
just the top part.
Yeah,
a little.
just push the top part over a little bit so it's like more even. Oh, you
Yeah.
can just push it too.
Okay, yeah, I didn't tighten it super
There you
hard.
go. There you go. So you're good there. And then that takes that pressure off here.
Okay.
And then now I do a little bit more zip tie like this just to keep that
Right down
like,
here?
Yeah, and then flip it over and zip tie on the back
Okay.
a little bit. You don't need this degree of crazy, but
But I love it.
okay. As for on my side, let's see what we got here. So we're good here. What we're going to do now is I can actually go ahead and do my rear fan. Okay, guys, watching what we're going to do is we're going to take a quick, we'll do a quick 8-minute break. 5 minutes, we're going to do a quick 5-minute break. We're going to be back in 5 minutes, guys, and back to doing some building. See you guys in a bit.
Let's go.
Right, 5. What is up, guys? We are back and we are live. Welcome to the Intel Dreamhack stage. I am here with Nothing, or Jordan.
How's
It's
it
so
going?
weird to say that. I'm here with Nothing.
I know.
But I mean, it's such a great name, though. It is
Yeah.
such a great name.
It definitely lasts the test
yeah.
of time.
Exactly. So we are here building 2 machines for 2 fine individuals who we picked out from the BYOC, who we are upgrading their rigs for. Nothing is currently doing a 12900K with a 3080, all sponsored by ASUS. Over here we've got the Razer Tomahawk with a 12700K, a 3080, both using DDR5, both Z690. And we're just in the middle of building these awesome systems. Anyway, guys, also some other great things that are going to be happening. We have NIP, who is going to be coming here. You guys are going to be doing some signing, as well as Sonics. They're going to be here for signings as well. Just enjoy the content. Thank you so much for being here, and we're going to get back to building. Okay, you're working on cable management right now.
Yeah, like I'm not an expert in cable management. I focus on...
You're doing good.
Yeah, normally I'm just thinking about performance, but you're kind of giving me some tips. I got a buddy who helps me with this, so we got a beast rig here. I'm just happy to start to clean things up a bit.
And look, we actually have chat now. So look at all these people, Evil Grilled Cheese, what's up?
Yeah.
Kurosaki from my channel. So look at all these people now. Hey
See,
guys,
Lady
we're here.
Spy,
We can
Cassiac,
see you.
hidden
And now you
attributes.
can see us and we can see what's going on. So I appreciate that. Okay, so my build is actually in good shape. We're gonna start getting ready for, I'm gonna look at top mounting. I don't know if I'm gonna front mount or top mount my IAO. That's a question. But one thing I am gonna do real quick is put in my EPS CPU connectors. Because that's what I like to say out loud. Okay, so we got some cool, for this rig, we're gonna be using some sleeve cables, just to make it look a little bit better.
I love that. You know, like as much as so cord management, like you can't dislike the final product ever. You just dislike maybe the effort.
Yeah, that's most people are like, it's really funny, like, you know, I'll talk to some people in chat and so many people will say, hey, you know, I actually had like the best of intentions, but like after 6 hours into the build, I just wanted my machine to be done, right? So I like started to cut corners because I knew it wasn't necessary for having my PC run.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like when I've done, now that I'm doing these builds all the time, it's like, oh yeah, no, I definitely want to make sure that the PCs look good in the end. And you know, you're building something for Travis, and I'm building something for Zoe, right? So we want to make sure that they look nice.
We're
and
like
they're happy.
making their, I was gonna say day, but like, you know, from the way they talked about this, is making their year.
Yeah, Travis was so excited. I mean, how cool is that though? I mean, like we get to come here to Dreamhack, or an IEM, build a PC for somebody who had no idea.
Yeah.
I mean, it was
It's an honor.
It's an honor. It is actually really cool. And like, this is a system that this guy is probably going to use for 3 years, 4 years.
You know, yeah, these are, yeah, and Travis already had he had the 8700K. It's like a solid. He was already on board with like a solid rig, and now we're just future-proofing him.
Oh yeah, for sure. And like,
so do you ever cord man, like do you ever use zip tie through stuff like this or?
Oh yeah. Yeah, so I mean, like for those ones, like what I'll have a tendency to do.
Because I probably could have done something different.
I just like zip tie. See how you have these cable tie downs?
Yeah, and so
that's totally fine. Yeah. Okay, so I got my EPS in. Actually, what I'll go ahead and do is I'll run my 24 pin. Just might as well get that run, and then I'll get it cable managed while you're currently working on your stuff. This is teamwork in the best way.
Yeah,
right,
you're
Jordan?
calling strategies, and I'm just pointing and clicking. All right, so like I'm gonna accept like mediocre results here.
No, yeah, that's not mediocre. That actually looks really good.
Okay.
It's like nicely placed, all that sort of stuff. Okay, so now what we're gonna do?
Do I show like?
Yeah, you're probably gonna go ahead and put that down on the ground.
Okay.
And you want to go ahead and grab your.
Can I grab these? Is this like?
Yeah, you just pop it out, dude. There it is. That's what it's for, right? That's like the ultimate land build right there. Okay, now go grab. Wow, I like how you're flexing.
Yeah.
Can we get some hype in the? Come on, he flexed.
Hey.
Nobody voted. Nobody. Thank you.
There
One
you go,
guy.
appreciate
Okay,
it.
appreciate it. I was starting to feel bad. Okay, so go ahead and grab your AIO.
Okay.
Okay, and then the other thing that you want to grab is remember your lungs.
My what?
Your lungs.
Yeah.
Grab your lungs. Yeah, there's just, the behind us is like an absolute mess right now.
It's all right.
We've got so much like just parts everywhere as we get into this.
Yeah, you probably at your home office, you have everything, like you have you have where you set stuff pretty dialed.
Yes, Venner, I can see your praise. Thank you very much. He said, "Can Robey see my praise?" Yes, we can see your praise. I appreciate that. Oh, and that's right, chat. Chat, can we get some hashtag flex for No Coco's like flex? I mean, sorry, for Nothing's flex here. Like he was basically up here. I was talking about No Coco earlier.
Yeah.
Getting some flex in there for
from Apex.
Yeah, from Apex.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's here. He's here today too.
I said hi to him the other day.
Yeah,
I was commentating him playing CS:GO the other day versus like Shroud and some other influencers for something. It was funny.
There we go.
Hashtag flex. I appreciate you guys.
There you go.
Your community
you
seems
did it pretty good. Like you generally look like you had like Muscle Magazine like might be calling you for some additional sponsors.
But you're too nice. You're too nice. Is that a problem? Are you ever too nice to get you in?
I don't know. I don't know if it's ever gotten me in trouble. I mean, honestly, like I genuinely just like to see people smile.
Oh man.
And so like that, like I just like bringing like that, like stuff like this, like just makes me happy because we're doing something really rad for people.
Yeah.
Okay. So we've got 140s on there. Let's see. Will this do 120s? Yes, it will. Okay, so you're going to remove all of those fans.
All right.
Are you a big? Hey, so you are now your son. It's son, right? It's son
Yep,
is 15 months.
Yeah.
Where are you at on your dad jokes? Have you been brushing up on them? Dude,
I follow some people who throw them out there and I laugh. So I know like at least like that's what I want to dish out, but like I'm just is it dad brain? Like I'm just not remembering any of them.
Yeah, and that's the thing is I'll be honest, like I don't remember them either, but I've started to go.
Give
Okay,
me
so
one.
here's a good one right here. Have you heard about the cheese that's been working out?
No, I haven't.
Dude, shredded.
I love it. You know.
How do you get?
There would be a lot of holes in the choke, but we could say that would be Swiss instead.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Okay.
The other one that I did is like, hey, so I was saying, hey, packing for Dreamhack. I was trying to find my Gone in 60 Seconds Blu-ray, but I can't find it. But it was here a minute ago.
Like.
And then how do you get Pikachu on a bus? You Pokemon. There you go. We're getting you ready. We're getting you ready.
These are good. Can I write a couple down? If my wife has, or if my son's like takes it from my wife, like just any type of smarts, like he's just gonna be like, Dad, these are stupid jokes, and he's gonna like outwit me.
Oh yeah, for sure. My daughter, every time I do it, she's like, please, Dad, stop. Like it's not okay, what you're doing right now. But I find happiness in it.
You're making me happy.
People are saying great dad jokes.
Yeah.
Everybody. Jordan's facial expression.
Yeah, it's like, you know.
He's like, Intel, we need to talk about my rate after hanging out with this guy.
No, honestly, you're making it pleasant. I appreciate it. Your community seems like lovely people as well.
I need nothing as an analyst again.
Oh yeah, that'd be fun. I was doing like the analyst desk at IEM events.
Oh, that's cool.
Before COVID, I was doing a lot of them, but since then I've just been focused on the streamer life. All right, so
you're gonna take all of those out and then just disconnect all this stuff because we're gonna switch all the way, the fans.
Fully swapped. And so why are we switching the fans?
Because so this AIO is a 360, and these are 140 millimeters, so that would be.
That would not be. That would be
480.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, 480.
No, yes, no, 14.
420.
That sounds right.
Thank you.
Because I know 14 at 34, another 460.
No.
Wait, I'm wrong. 14.
420.
That's 28. 42, 420, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So 12, 24, 36. So we want 360?
You want a 360, so we're going to do 3 120s, and that's 3 140s.
I used to shoot digital heads for a living, not math.
Yeah, you're doing math better than I am. Like I was literally watching, I don't know if you guys saw this, but we just saw Beautiful Mind, right? Like it was all happening right now.
Yeah, do we have like a green screen of that? We could just like
it's like just your face is like this and like just math equations
everything.
and everything.
Brought to you by Intel. Roll to commercial.
Okay, so there's all okay, so you got this now. Okay, so now what we're going to do.
These guys?
Is you're going to grab those guys, which these are Noctua Fans, which is actually pretty rad.
Ooh.
Okay, so you're going to put these in so the holes are going to be on this side.
Yeah, and then run the cords.
And then you're going to have you're going to basically put these in. Now the part that's interesting for you is as you have these on this other side and you run the cables through, you're going to put the screws all the way through this and into the radiator at the same time. So you're going to have to line it up. Does that make sense?
Yeah, sure.
and then you're gonna have to like mount it through the radiator.
Okay, yeah. Got it. So it's not, it's not the far corners.
Yeah.
And then where do I run this through? Do I just want this through like these?
Yeah, you want to run those through like here. I'm gonna put this behind you so they can just see a little bit better.
Yeah, I didn't mean to forget about you guys.
Oh, they were yelling. They were like, "What is he doing?" They weren't really yelling. They're like the nicest people in the world on the other side. So yeah, this is where you're gonna have to put, so what you're gonna have to do, just as an FYI, so you're gonna grab this whole thing. And you're gonna have to put this like this, and then mount all the way through.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, into there.
And then you should have longer screws for doing this. Now let me just verify. Where's your case? Right there. Okay, so yeah, that's gonna go just like that. Yeah, that's what we want. Okay.
Are there those screws?
It should be, we'll find
No, that's for the bracket.
Yeah, they should be these long ones right here.
Yeah.
So you're gonna line this up like that, and then you're gonna have to, dude, it's just, yeah.
And what am I so just trying to make it.
Yeah, so you're gonna hit, so see how there's 4 screws there?
Yeah,
you're gonna
I got
line it
it
up just like that. And
oh,
then,
easy.
Yeah, and then you just put, like, what I do is I do
so right
one,
on the corner of this?
Yep, so I do corner here, and then corner here. So then as you line up, and then you can do all the screws at the same time.
Kind of like there?
Sense? Yep, just like that.
When you say all of them at the same time, what do you mean, like tighten them all at the same time?
Yeah,
or?
like so the reason I go corner and corner is that way that stands, and then you can work on the next one afterwards, right? Versus like some people try and do all 4. It actually makes it a little bit harder.
Just go like diagonal or something?
Yeah, I just do diagonal.
Okay.
This is going to be the most time-consuming part of your build. What you're doing right now.
Yeah. Well, get some questions in chat going.
Yeah, there we go. We can get some questions in chat. Looks like it's starting. Look, Jordan, it's starting to get crazy out around here too, right?
Yeah.
Like you're bringing the crowd,
Everyone
buddy.
calm down.
Calm down, everybody. Calm down.
What do you got for me over there?
What do you got?
Yeah, don't be eating in front of us while we're building.
Yeah, for those of you who are in chat who don't know what's going on right now, we actually are here at Dreamhack in the Intel booth.
Yeah.
We
got IEM next door.
IEM next door. There is a huge. Oh wow, we're actually on the big screen too. Look at that. Look, it's like Meta Arm. Look at that. It's like. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, so we're getting meta. Yeah, there we go. We're like flying birds, all that sort of stuff. But we are here in the booth. There is now a pretty good crowd of people. We got NIP who's coming to. Who's going to be coming and doing signings here. We also have Sonics who's going to be doing signings here. We've had Jordan doing a couple signings here already. We got a couple photos with some people from Robeytech even. I was like feeling pretty good about that.
Yeah.
But it's just always fun. So anyway, we're just building some builds for some incredible people. We got her dad was over. I think her boyfriend's dad was over here checking it out. And right now what we have is we have Jordan working. We got to flip that one over. There you go.
Like this?
Yeah,
no.
Yeah, go the other way. There you go. And we're just working on the systems right now. There we go.
So then am I just lining up, am I just lining up this corner now?
Yeah, so just, corner.
Or wait.
Let me see.
Did I do this wrong?
Yeah, we might be, actually, it'd be, yeah, you're going to have to move that. Here, let's loosen that a little. Oh, you're going to have to take that all the way out,
Yeah.
You may not have to do that one. So what we want it is like right here.
Oh, for that.
Yeah. Here, where's that screw? There we go.
Doctor.
And then grab this one.
Okay, so it is pretty tight fit.
Yeah, and then just like that. Yeah, they're going to be right up against each other. Okay, and then I am just quickly getting my my stuff. My 24 pin is hooked up, so all my cable extensions are getting done.
Hi, folks.
So many people. So what other questions are coming up in chat? Lots of people. Hi, guys and gals. People are saying. Looks like people are just coming in and enjoying the content for the first time. Super appreciate everybody being here. Working our way through.
Yeah, thanks to Intel. It's so cool how these, Dreamhack and Intel Extreme Masters brings together like the competitive crowd, the casual crowd, everyone in between, builders, gamers, and there's a lot of crossover, of course, in there.
Yeah, for sure. And it's funny because like I was even talking, like we had Christina here from Intel, who I got to meet when I was doing PAX, and she was talking about, like, I've been telling her, and like everybody, it's like, man, I really wish I would have brought my BYOC rig, because like just getting to go play games, which you were telling me that like you've seen people like sleeping, like people used to stay the night.
Yeah. Oh man,
like,
that's epic.
that sounds super fun. Just to get to play games, and I've met some just really cool people over in the BYOC area, just like just who are these all like hardcore PC gamers just wanting to be together to play games.
Yeah.
Sometimes with their friends, sometimes with their families, whatever. It's just super cool.
I'm saying hi to you guys. Yeah. How's it going? Until we finish. Yeah. Do you guys build your own PCs? Yeah, awesome. I'm somewhat of an amateur here, so you guys know Robey though? You guys are familiar with Robey's channel? Have you ever watched his stuff?
This is what I do all the time. Is live stream builds, so it's always fun.
How you guys enjoying Dreamhack?
Okay, so I'm all good there.
Should I just bring you up on stage, really just put you on the spotlight? Do you wanna? All right. Sorry, it's hard to hear you up here.
Okay, so your AIO is in progress. I'm going to start working on mine.
What does AIO stand for?
All-in-one liquid cooler. It's the all-in-one. It just means that it's all integrated together. It's all there together. Okay, so I'm going to grab mine. Get mine built. So I've got the LC100, which is a beautiful cooler. It's got an LCD that you can like put GIFs or GIFs if you're weird in.
That's what.
How do you pronounce it? Are you a GIF or GIF guy?
GIF.
GIF, yeah. I knew I liked you.
You have like, do you like, what are your kids? Are they on this wavelength yet? Do they say either?
No, they're both GIF, but like, I don't know. It starts with a G. It seems like pretty apparent how to pronounce it, but it's still an argument. Okay, so we got all that stuff.
Okay, so I'm gonna try to wire these a little decently, right? I gotta get this through here. Should I put these all through this?
Yep, you're just gonna run them all through that, yep.
How's it going, folks? These guys, so if you're not on site right now, there's people eating in front of us, and it is dinner time. I did eat a little chicken and potatoes earlier, but if I would be lying if I didn't say I couldn't use a slice of pizza.
Yeah,
or,
dude, actually, I think my dad actually ended up giving me some pizza right before we actually ended up going live. It was actually pretty good. Yeah, carb loading before PC building is critical just as much as sports. I'm just saying.
All right, so where am I at next now?
Okay, now what you got to do is bring your case back up, and then you're going to remount that in.
On the
and
front,
then go ahead
right?
and make sure, Oh, you want to go ahead and put in all the other screws now. So just that was just so you can get your test.
When do we do
the
peeling? Like, do we get to zoom in on the peeling?
Oh,
these are kind of amateur.
Camera guys, we're going to go ahead and zoom in on the peel. We're going to do some peels here, some ROG peels.
Was it from above? I can't tell which one.
We're waiting to see. I don't know what he's going to do. Oh, he's ready. He's ready right there. There you go.
All right, which, is it here?
There it is right there, yeah. Doing some peels.
Here. Ooh.
That's pretty good.
All right, these are lovely. I did that kind of fast and rushed. Sorry if that wasn't slow enough.
If there was any if there was like an esport org for peels, you might. There you go. Another opportunity.
To really branch out.
Really branch
You're
out.
always just innovating, aren't you?
Yeah, it's what it is. Competitive part peeling. Wait till you do your GPU, dude.
Oh no, that's always the best. Or like a monitor, the big back piece on a monitor.
Oh yeah, that's right. But the GPU you're doing, the Strix, is notorious for the number of peels.
Really?
So many peels.
So did they do that on purpose?
I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know if anybody from ASUS or anybody
They had
would
to differentiate,
know. Yeah. We'll have to figure that out. It's a good question. I miss my WoW stick right now.
What is this?
There's the thing I have. It's called the WoW stick. It's like an automatic screwdriver. It's like it's just such a big deal.
Is that the one that corrects?
It's you just push it down. And it's actually really nice. It's like silver. A lot of people really dig when I use it.
I'm surprised you don't bring it.
I need to bring my own tools. I'm doing that from now on. Bringing my own tools.
It's like a pro gamer bringing their mouse.
I know I should. I feel like I gotta work on that. I should take some tips from you, like in terms of bring your own tools, Robey.
Get the rig. Bring your backpack, fully kitted out.
Oh, Najia, thank you very much. I'm glad that you're enjoying the content.
But do you have so you know how we have this iFixit back here?
Yeah.
Do you not have a Robeytech?
No, it's
custom?
funny because we've talked about doing that, I'd rather do one with another brand.
Or an item, like that screwdriver.
Yeah.
Can you make some tweaks, add a better handle?
Or something like that,
and
just to
then
make
put
it better.
your logo on it?
Be like, this is the new and improved iFixit.
Yeah, pretend it really does something. It does the same thing, but it just looks cooler.
The Robey Fix-It.
I'm gonna take a sip of water. Those screws are on. We're gonna get the tower up here now, and I'm gonna.
You're gonna put that back in.
Oh my goodness.
That's where you're at. I'm getting ready to do the same thing. We have so much stuff. Anytime you build a PC, there's just stuff everywhere.
So, which way does this go?
Okay, so the way that I thought in my head, so it should be tubes top up, like that, and then it should just slide into there, and you're gonna have to run your cables through the back.
So take these out of this, run them through here?
No, there should be little gaps.
Oh, right here?
There should be.
Yeah, there's little ones.
Yeah, but that's not very...
I don't know, up here?
Yeah, but that's pretty short there. Is there not? No, that's not gonna work. You're gonna, oh, interesting.
Yeah, because where are these plugging into?
Well, they're supposed to plug into, there should be, in your case, a bunch of extensions. This is what it's plugged in. Okay, hold on, let's see. There's the 3. Okay, cool. So what we could do is actually plug those into this.
Right now?
And then run that up, yeah. So there we go. There's this. And then this. And then this.
And then just run this. Where would you run the one? To the top up here? Or?
Yeah, I'd run it through the top. I mean, the other, truth be told, let's see. Actually, if we mount it, let's figure that out.
Do you know what screws are for this?
What screws are for what?
For this.
They should be thumbs. Oh, I think they were thumb screws, right?
These guys?
Yeah, I think those are. I don't remember. I didn't.
It's all right. Not your problem. I'll figure it out.
So yeah, you're just gonna stick that in there, and then the other thing too is once you get it in.
So this through here?
Yeah, try and get that through there, because then we can run it up and over.
Okay.
There you go. Cool. Then while you're doing that, I am going to start my bit here, and hoping this all goes together. I love it when a good plan goes together, you know what I mean?
Okay, so that drops in.
I'm hoping it's gonna happen. How's it looking?
So that hangs in there.
Looks like it fit. That's good. That's a good thing. That thing's got a screen that goes on it too. So there's actually a screen on this.
Oh, that on what, this?
On the, yeah, it's in the box, but yeah.
Okay. How's it going?
Backside of it. Okay.
He's helping enough. But yeah, if you want, come on. Nah. I'm the pro gamer here, so I'm just slowly but surely. You do a lot of building?
Is that what you meant?
Yeah, awesome. What's up?
Okay. There we
Nice,
go.
nice.
And I need, okay, a little bit more zip tie.
I've built a couple, so it's all the new stuff. Thank you.
Okay. How's it looking?
All right, so these are on. So what's the next thing I'm doing?
Okay, so now what you want to do is, so there's that cable that you plug out there.
Yeah.
You want to plug that into the CPU header. It should be light gray up at the top, and you should have enough room to come down from there and plug it in.
All right.
How's it looking? Good?
Plugged in. Let me check my cord management.
You gotta check
We're
your,
gonna get that
this
up there.
This is always the thing, and never be afraid, right? Like if you need to cut a zip tie to reconnect it up.
Honestly, this one's just kind of sitting nicely.
Oh, sometimes it can because it's just the right length.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is always
It's
good.
kind of hidden behind the top part.
That's called happy accidents.
Nice. I live my life off those.
Yeah, so do I. Those are some of my favorite.
Is that your first or second kit? No, I'm just kidding.
Okay, here we go. I'm hoping this is going to work.
So you're going top. I'm doing front.
Yeah, I'm going to go top on this
Can I
one.
help you with anything?
Not necessarily. I'm trying to think of what we can do here.
Lay this down and get it.
So I think this is going to go like that, and that's just going to go right on like that.
Okay, so should I do that?
Yeah, you should go and do that, and then you've got those silver nubs. Yeah.
Big guys.
And you're good there, right? Yeah, there you go. Smart man right there.
This way, correct? Here?
Yep, just like that. Cool, we're going to be great. I like it when a good plan comes together, and it still is. Okay, I'm just pulling my cables through. There we go.
So is there any best practice here with like once I set this because it's pre-thermal pasted?
You just want to basically, once you set it, you're going to kind of rotate. Don't tie them all the way down. So
Okay.
start them and then go in a star pattern back and forth for a little bit. It just keeps even pressure. And then that's kind of the best practice.
On right star pattern up here?
Yeah, so you go like this.
Oh,
this.
yeah.
I'm sure you remember that from your,
Yeah.
it's like one of those things. It's like some people just, unless you build them all the time. Oh, gosh darn it. I've literally dropped this cable 3 times.
Stop talking to me. Focus up. Your dad's watching.
Oh, no, yeah, my dad watches me do this all the time. Okay, there we go. Okay, I'm in. Everything's fine. Everything's good. Luckily, there's actually quite a bit of space between this and the other one, so I'm actually in good shape, which is good.
Pretty cool getting to travel with your dad for these things.
I think that's probably one of my favorite parts of this is like the fact that I get to do this and he gets to be a part of this, and we get to go to all these different places. I mean, come on, you getting to hang out with your dad.
Yeah.
So he's a good dude too. So.
Yeah, you got your pizza before you did this.
I know. He takes good care of me. Everybody's saying hi, Dad, in the chat. He's there. Yeah, are they pointing out to him? Oh, were they pointing to him? That's pretty funny. There it is. Yeah, he was getting some camera time, which he doesn't get very often. Okay, so looks like what's funny? You know what's great, Jordan? We've actually been keeping pace with each other.
That's nice. I think you're subconsciously matching and guiding me, so I appreciate that.
No, but in the end, you just got your AIO mounted. Mine's coming in right now. So you're actually a little bit ahead of me, which is good though. How you feeling? Like, are you enjoying yourself?
Yeah, it's cool because, like, honestly, my friend has allowed me to take for granted some of this process recently because he genuinely enjoys it. And I don't dislike this.
Right.
But, you know, like, we have our strengths and things we enjoy.
Yeah.
And so he just kind of starts running away with it. And I'll track and I know where things go roughly.
Yeah.
But
this one you're doing end to end.
Yeah, so like, I'm excited for tomorrow to then see, like, where I don't ask a couple questions maybe.
You know, it's funny, like a lot of people, like I've seen other people who I've built, like I've had other influencers on who I've built PCs with.
Is this down here?
What? No, that's gonna go up here, and then you're gonna find, so there should be a thing that says
Too
pump.
short.
You may have to use your phone. It's a little dark, it is a little darker up here than it is. It should say pump. If not, any one of those fan headers that's next to the CPU one is totally fine. We can fix that in the BIOS. But I mean, like, that's the thing, right? Is like I've had so many influencers who I've built with, and some of these guys have built, you know, a couple PCs, and then they'll get flustered because they're like, oh, I should have remembered that. It's like, dude, you know, it took me like 100 to get to the point where I was like at the point where it was all from memory.
Yeah.
It's just not, you know, it's like I'd rather just have a chill time and build together and everybody has a good time.
It's fun.
Yeah, that's the way it should be.
I appreciate you. You're a good dude.
Oh, thanks, man.
Yeah, my buddy now, he's building for all the buddies. So he's,
Right.
I don't know, I can't tally it now, 20, 30, 50, 70 deep.
Just a ton.
He just keeps every year. Some of our friends love to stay up, they're building them constantly.
It
So
is
right
a
here,
passion. It is a passion
So
for sure.
quick cord management thing. Like,
Okay.
I plugged in this guy up here, like, that doesn't look sexy. So, like, what do you do?
Okay, let's see
I'll
what you
tilt
got.
towards
Okay,
you.
what do you mean? Oh, this. Okay. So what I have, you plugged it over here. I would move this actually up here, right here. And then what you can do is you bring this up and you can, and then just zip tie this like that.
To, what am I zip tying it to?
You zip tie it just down.
Oh, okay, got it, yeah.
Yeah, there's not, the other option that people have, and like this has also worked really well, but it's a little bit more painful, is you do like a wraparound. So like you'll go like this, if there's enough cable. And then you could
Kinda slip through that.
Yeah, and slip through that and go up there.
We got the overhead, yeah.
So I mean, that's another option. I mean, that one's a hard one because usually sometimes you'll get to hide those up, but that's just one of the, like, you're solving a puzzle. Like, what's the best look? Because yeah, I understand what you're saying, right? Like, you gotta, this is just like you're trying to, this is welcome to my, this is the, where it's like, you know, it's almost like I'm doing one of those like puzzle games right now.
It's funny because my buddy, you know, he's commented like about those happy accidents for, like,
Right.
he'll be like, oh, check out like my build, like look at this cord management, like this just happened to perfectly slide.
Yep.
And it just like, and you don't, you know, he was like telling me, he's like, oh, you barely see like the smallest piece of the PCI going to GPU just kind of peeks out, it's boom, and I'm like, oh yeah, like.
But then this
yeah.
case, like this one, you're having to do some work to kind of figure out the best way to run.
I don't want to block. Am I going to be using these two?
You might have to. So you're actually good with any one of those. So like again, you can run this one to another one over there. So if you wanted to use that for there, that would be totally fine.
Okay. All right. So we got that set. Now, should I start taking out some of these panels yet?
No. I mean, like all in all, like you're over halfway at this point in time. I mean, at this thing, at this junction, next up, because did you get it? Did you get it all? Yeah, you got that hidden, which looks good.
Decent.
Yeah, decent. What you want to do now is actually GPU.
GPU.
Yeah, so you could do GPU because everything else is done.
GPU, and then would it be PSU after?
Then it'd be PSU after, because that's like you're basically at the end.
Yeah. Howdy, folks. People
Look at
watching.
that.
Look at the mixer going on. People are hanging out, enjoying time. Thanks again. We keep talking about. Hi, man. How's it going?
We're just over here building PCs, you know. Okay, here we go. I'm mounting my AIO now. So I have something that I just realized that I'm going to have to do something that you don't have to do.
What is that?
Because I've got fans to install. that I haven't even done yet. So I'm gonna have to start
Fans for
the other. So I have all RGB fans
Oh yeah, yeah,
that
yeah.
I need to install.
It'll
that
look
are-
cool.
They're gonna look great, but I have to install them.
I'm trying to blank on her name. She's going to be able to customize her colors.
Yep, exactly. Zoe, yeah.
Zoe,
right,
yeah, she's going to be able to pick her favorites. This is not a small video card.
No, it is not, and it's got a lot of peels. Here's the trick, right? I'm gonna see if you get all the peels. You got to find all the peels on that card. Let's see if you can solve it.
Look at the size of this.
I know, it's so big. And the question is, are you going to be able to find all the peels?
All the peels, that's the key.
That's the key right there, because there's so many blooming peels.
I don't want to get my stuff on your stuff.
Most of my stuff is over here, which is good.
We just got the zip ties in the middle.
Yeah, because we got to share those. That's like community work right there.
All right.
You're like laughing because there's so many peels.
I was ready. Why? Ooh. All right, one. This whole thing is a peel.
Oh, I know.
Wait, I'm like scared.
I'm curious if you're going to find them all. I'm working on peels on mine too.
Two. All right, sorry, I'll refrain from the noises.
No, it's fine, because you got that peels.
Yeah. How
Oh, I
many people do you think just don't even realize it?
Oh, I think so many. I think there are people who literally have GPUs sitting in there.
So what am I at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, there we go.
6. Oh my gosh. Do all these front ones peel?
Yep. I told you. It's not small. It's pretty ridiculous actually.
I almost guarantee you I wouldn't have peeled a couple of these.
You'd be like, I'm
Maybe
done.
once I realized they were there, I would then be like, okay, let me look around, but the ones on the silver parts.
Yeah, there's a lot.
It almost seems like an art form just from like manufacturing perspective. like
It's pretty nuts.
Oh, and then each one of the little circles in the middle.
Yep. I hear you. You're finding all the big ones, which is good.
We'll be back after a commercial break of peeling.
Yeah, peeling. And people still love it every time.
Yeah, do you still have the iPad over here, or the
Yeah,
or
it's right over
whatever
here.
tablet? Sorry,
Yeah, they asked
I
me
don't
to-
want to say it's an iPad.
Yeah, I should. I can. I'm hoping I can move it back over. But yeah, I have it right here. You want to? What do you?
I'm just talking.
He said we can move it back over. Okay.
I'm coming over here. Someone just asked, what is your favorite multi-channel RGB controller that allows different colors per channel?
Favorite RGB. What is my favorite RGB? What? A multi-channel RGB controller that allows different colors per channel. Honestly, it's still Corsair is kind of like I still feel like Corsair is one of the best ones at this point in time still. Just because you can do individual control, they've kind of got it. Though Lee and Lee, their newest software has actually gotten really, really good. So I mean, they're definitely starting to compete, which is cool. But yeah, if you're wanting just best control, it still seems like Corsair. That's my current vote. I know some people in my community, among my tech specialists, don't agree, but that's okay. We don't have to. Not everybody has to agree.
All right.
It's about having discussions. Did you get them all? Okay, let me see. Did you get that one?
Nope.
Like I said, there's just so many.
Like, you really meant it, too.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, let's see. Did you get the side one? Yeah, that one?
Nope, I didn't. That's so funny.
There are so many.
God?
Oh, we gotta. Okay, so yeah, there we go. And then,
All right, am I ready to set this thing in here?
I think, hold on, let me see. You got that one, you got that one. You got, yeah, I think you got them all. Yeah, I think you're actually ready to set that in there.
Well, I got to take out some. So which one do I put it in? The top or bottom one?
You want to put it, so you want to put it in this one. This is the
amount of-
fast, yeah, so you're going to take these two
We
out.
can get really immature with the,
The language.
yeah. Just those top two panels come out?
Yeah, you want to take this top two panels out.
Camera guys, how you guys doing? Doing good, doing good.
Okay.
All right. So do we let the... Should I let Travis take all these off, or do we? Well, we're gonna need to
No,
plug.
I would take all of them out. Yeah.
Are we? So we're gonna boot them and get Windows on them tonight?
Yep, that's the hope.
Oh yeah, baby.
Now that'll be after that. I mean, that'll be after. Like we won't. I don't think people want to watch me install Windows.
I don't know.
There are people who like it. Don't get me wrong, but. Okay, getting my last of this one done.
That's gonna fit.
What do you mean? What do you mean, is it gonna fit?
Right there. Don't mind me. Oh, so I removed a wrong panel? Oh, sorry. That's annoying. So I think it's not the top one I need to remove, as I think I need to remove this one. And then in order to remove this one, I think I need to take this.
Oh, to take, yes, that is something that is a thing. Okay, so I am good there. Now it's just to do the little bit that I have left.
Can I get your little guy screwdriver? Here, go.
Yes, you can. Yes, for sure. Okay.
It's weird.
Okay, we are. Now
What do you do with these? Oh, well, we have to keep a couple?
Yeah, I put them in the motherboard box. That's what I do. There we go. Getting the last of our.
Got a designated trash piles.
I've just been kind of sticking mine on
Yeah.
on my back in the corner over here. Okay, let's get these in real quick.
I don't even think I needed to take these out.
Oh,
I thought I did.
Oh, you don't? Oh, yeah. You could have just taken the little whole thing out.
I didn't. it didn't seem like the angle fit.
Oh, because usually you have to take this out. You just take this out, and then that whole thing pops out, and then you can get it in there.
We don't need to talk about.
Yeah, you didn't have to remove. Yeah, sorry. I could have helped you. I'm sorry. I missed it.
Well, yeah, maybe. What else? Anything else going in this bottom PCI slot?
No, but you want to. Yeah, I'm guessing you're gonna have to take that out. Yeah, you're gonna definitely have to take that out. Is it going in there?
Yeah, I think it's in.
Oh wow. Yeah, but you're gonna have to take it out to screw it in anyway, because you can't get to the screws.
Okay, so all right. So I
yeah,
take
so you're
this
just
whole
gonna
thing.
take all 4 of those out. Yeah. Okay. There we go.
How's your fan situation coming?
I'm at the fun part. It's all the RGB at this point in time. We're just adding the flare. And then I got to wire it up real quick, and then it's all then it starts to come together beautifully.
So, oh, I see. Okay.
Did you get it? You're at like the tail end now at your part. One more. Okay, so my rear fan is in. There we go. Okay.
Do you put both screws in the GPU slot just for
Yes, you want to.
proper?
Yeah, you want to do top. Yeah, there you go.
proper
Proper
living?
properness.
That's where I'm like, I'm a homeowner now. Love that, grateful that I can say that.
Yeah.
Sometimes, like I just hung like some random hooks for like a towel
Right.
in my bathroom, right? And so I have like 3, and like I hung 2 of them, did both the top, bottom, left, right, and then I'm like, all right, this is redundant. So on the 3rd one, I just did top and bottom, and it's like certain things in life, like, can you get away with that,
Yeah. Okay, guys, well, let's go ahead and what we're going to do is we're going to take another 5-minute break and come back and...
CPU or power supply, PSU?
Power supply, yep.
And then...
That's it. Yeah, power supply, and then we put the shroud back on, and then you're done.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
What?
you're close.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, see you guys in 5 then.
See you guys in 5. What's up, guys? We are back, and dude, just on time. Look at that. We are in the middle of building two PCs. Just in time. There we go. We're in the middle of building two PCs for
He's building two. I'm building half of one.
You built most of that. What are you talking about? So we are in the middle of building two PCs for two awesome people who are in the BYOC area. You just got to go hang out with some of your fellow gamers, Counter-Strike gamers, yeah, stuff like that. So we have NIP.
Yeah, from Sweden.
Yes, from Sweden. Yeah, they're here signing autographs right now. So we got that going on. We got Chippy hanging out over there.
IEM Intel Stream Masters, Dreamhack. What is going on? Fortnite, I saw.
We got so much
League.
gaming everywhere.
And Beast PCs.
And Beast PCs being built, right? So you are on PSU time, dude.
Yeah, I got to do the power supply unit. Is that what that means?
That is that. Yeah, power supply unit, the PSU. And you are getting ready to get to the most frustrating time.
What's frustrating?
Well, it's because you have to get the shrouds on, so it just takes a little.
After we run these wires in.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't even think I could be frustrated. I'm here with you. Intel's treating us lovely.
They are treating us very well. We got sparkling water. I mean, come on, dude. We are
Pellegrino back here.
Yeah, we're like baller at this point in time. So I've got the last of my fans now hooked up, my RGB fans, so she can customize like we were talking about. Okay, so cables you need. You need the big 24 pin.
Okay. So this guy.
Yep, you need that one. Yep. And they're braided. No, they're not. Okay, I was hoping they might be a little bit braided, but they're still going to be great.
So, what's the first step? They're screwed in?
No. You want to hook all the cables up first.
Hook all the cables up through here.
Yeah. So no. Just get them all plugged into this.
Like this, right? Like
you don't have to actually. No. Just go ahead and plug them into the PSU just the way they are.
Figuring this out.
The other way, other side, the other one.
I thought wrong.
No, that's it's split. So usually it's the side that's split that ends up. Well, actually, that's not true.
I thought the split side was going into.
In every case, but the PSU. In every case, but the 24 pin. You are right, but it's only that one that's different.
And then what else we bringing in?
You'll need a couple of the little SATA. So let's see, that's your CPU, right?
PCI.
PSU, no. Yeah, okay, so you'll need two of these.
Okay.
You should be one more of those somewhere.
That's this, I'm pretty sure.
Yep, so you'll need to go ahead and undo both of those. Some mad Fortnite going. Were you a Fortnite guy at all?
Nah, for me, the game was smooth. I wish they had a first-person mode because that being my specialty, it just made it so.
Oh, that's right, huh?
It just was not it was all right, but it's not my groove.
And that's important, right? To play games that are in your groove.
Well, for fun, I think just being good at stuff helps fun, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so this, because it's PCIe, am I plugging it in down here next to the 24?
Yeah, you can plug it. Yeah, you can plug it in down there. That works.
And the other guy right next to it or above it?
You can put it either one. It's actually okay. You don't. It's actually not
Power is coming through it regardless.
Yep. You're actually okay. Some people kind of get hung up on that. It's like, oh, do I need? No, it's actually pretty good. You're good to kind of plug it in wherever.
All right. Any more cords coming in?
Yep. You now need the one that should say CPU. Do you see that one?
Okay.
And then you'll need one, they're SATA. And they look like little flat ones.
Yeah, I know the SATA ones, I remember. These guys here, yeah?
Yep. There should be a couple of those to plug in, yeah.
I'm running a couple of them.
Well, yeah, I remember you put them in the shroud already. They're right here.
Oh, okay. Sorry for the coughing.
You and I were talking about that. We both have allergies.
Well, normally I've been putting my hand there, and I just kind of went full bore.
Ugh. Oh, I can move by the way, I can move chat back. There we go. There we go, right there. Somebody's really excited to see you. It's like Jordan, all caps.
Let's see. Not Nemo, it's a regular, well, he's a friend of mine, and a regular in my world.
There you go. I'm so glad that we were able to stream to your channel too, because then people get to see you do something like this too.
Yeah.
Because you did a build with Linus, right?
So we don't need to get hung up on these either, right? Like just unplugging them all in.
No, you just, oh yeah, how many do you have? Oh no, sorry, you only needed one of these, sorry. I meant you had a couple, you only need one, you're good.
Okay.
My bad.
And are we good?
Yeah, I think your bit should be good. Now, this unscrews, and then you should have screws in your, oh, there they are right there. So you can unscrew this, and then you screw that in that direction. So you want to screw that like that using these 4 screws.
Okay, so drop this in. Can you all send me this PC once you're finished? Sorry, unfortunately, we're already giving them to some awesome people here.
Yeah, we are. We're giving them
Which is not unfortunate for us, but for you.
Yeah, because that's, like these PCs, I'm so excited about the fact that these are just going to be two people's just rigs that they're going to use for gaming from here on out. And I think that's like such a cool thing to get to do. And I'm huge shout out to Intel for doing something like this, which is super rad.
So wait, am I also screwing in these two?
Yeah, you're screwing those in, and then you want to, but you want to screw you want to screw these in first. You want to screw, does that make sense? You want to take this off, and then screw that into the PSU before you.
Oh, like this, I see.
Yeah. Just making sure this is like nice. Super close to having these done, guys. Thank you very much, everybody, for tuning in thus far. Really appreciate your support and being here and watching these.
Yeah, thanks for being so patient with me, dude. I appreciate it.
And for Jordan getting to hang out and build a PC, which is always fun. Dude, this has been awesome. I just think it's cool that we got to hang out. Like when I came here, I did not know I was going to get to hang out with you again. And for those people who don't know, like Jordan and I have actually worked together before.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did some stuff we were on a panel together.
We were on a panel, we went TwitchCon, I think was it, or wait, that would have been a different group.
I don't remember what that was, but yeah we've done things a couple of times, but point being is that we've actually, and then we got to know each other. We did some stuff with another game at one point in time.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. And then, but yeah, all in all, like it's just a really, really great time, and it's just cool to find out. It's like finding out you're going to hang out with an old friend. Like,
it makes these things that much easier.
Yeah, because you're just like, it's like we get to catch up. I don't know what we're going to talk about tomorrow.
We'll keep catching up.
We've already
caught
up.
What other hobbies do you have outside of building? We could jump there tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll have to figure something out.
Well, yeah, you're a father, and the family time.
Yeah. I'm sure we'll be fine.
All right.
We seem to have the gift of gab.
Yeah, for sure. All right, so I'm gonna have to plug things in, but the magic here now is the way in which I run the cords, right?
Yes, and so some
Take
of
a
this
sip
stuff
of
you're
water.
gonna have to run through the back. Some of the stuff you're gonna have to run through the back, and some of it.
So we'll stand this up.
Yep, stand it up, and you're gonna have. Okay, let's see how that looks. There we go. Okay, so there's those. Okay.
So how many different SATA things am I plugging in? You said 2?
Yeah, so you want to plug those both in. Now, this, you're probably going to want to run up and then up to this spot. Does that make sense?
Oh, okay, so I'm gonna have to remove this again?
No, you should have enough room to just have it go up there.
Run outside the back?
Yeah, up the back and over, yeah. Okay, all my fans are finally done, dude.
Congrats.
I was like so behind, and I was like, oh man, I gotta get these fans done. Okay, now to hook them all up. RGB, this is where the fun is.
You can answer this quickly. Is this the right way to plug it in, or is it the other way?
It'll actually goes like, it's gonna be this way.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
What's the fun part, all RGB?
Yep, I'm hooking up all the RGB now, which is like a lot. This is all these wires are just for the RGB at this point in time.
That plugged in easy, okay.
Okay, now, so now you have this one here. See this one right here?
Yeah,
One
let me
that
just,
says CPU.
hold on a sec. Oh, that's not pretty. I'll fix that
This
in
is
a
pretty
second.
long.
Okay.
That one you're gonna run all the way to the back and then plug it in up here.
Okay, through from at the top?
Yeah.
Matrix face. Let's see. I just said matrix face. What am I saying? All right, let's see here. Either one of these?
Either the one closest to the CPU is usually
On the
the
right,
best.
yeah. So that has like how much percent performance difference would you say, quantifiably?
Nothing. I mean, all in all, it's just usually the best one to plug it into because that's the
Okay.
one closest.
Well, you were
but
talking about earlier, like these ports closest to.
Yeah, that one's not so much, but it's just it's always the safest things because it's the closest one, and it's considered primary. But there is no quantifiable power difference.
Okay.
I don't know if I'm gonna be able. I think I'm gonna have to use this on the brick here. Best place to mount this would have been right here, but
Light. I could try to turn this around for the fans in a sec. Putting these both in at the same time is a fun little game. This is a game I play with my son.
oh, the peekaboo. That's funny.
He's at the stage now where he just comes to me and covers his eyes and then goes boom, like I can't see the rest of his body. Just
You're like,
and
Dad, find me.
it is the cutest thing of all time, but I'm like, hey son, you're still right there. You're like, okay, you could do it, Jordan. Take a deep breath.
They're asking me to have you do something, but I don't know what I don't know what they're saying. Oh, jiggle peek.
Oh yeah.
There you go. Okay. Sorry. They were, so I completely unaware of what it is, but I thought he was saying have him go ahead and jiggle the case. I'm like, he'll know what that means. I'm like, well, yeah, I know what jiggle the case means, but then he said jiggle peak. There you go.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, they're like that was a fail on Robey's part. He gets 10 demerits. See, you could be hooking this up right now.
So if you have like big hands, this sometimes gets difficult, huh?
Yep. And it's funny because I have a gentleman on my team. His name's Josiah, and like I have him like I sometimes want to tell him I was like I hired you just because you have small hands because I'll be like, hey, I need you to do this, like connect this one thing.
And I just finished that, but I don't like that I didn't.
How it looks, yeah. Here's the RGB right here, dude. Look at this.
Oh my! I don't envy. Everyone take a look, a gander.
Yeah, gander at all the cable management I now have to manage. I'm gonna try and figure out where the best place to put this is. That's that's where I'm at right now. I might be able to do, nope, that's too short there. That's gonna have to be the best place.
You're inspiring me to like do this differently, just because.
That's what you want, though. I've changed a little. I've made the world for you better. Your buddy is like super happy right now. He's like, wow, Jordan was actually doing cable management. I'm so proud.
Oh my gosh. He will be. This will be a good story for him that he won't believe, but luckily we got content.
So if you were gonna just like come to a LAN,
yeah,
and somebody just invited you, and you're like, you know what game do you think you'd play like pretty much like just CS:GO the whole time? What would be your
Valorant as well?
Valorant as well.
In terms of like what, my specialty or just hanging out?
No,
with
just
friends?
hanging out.
Oh, dude, like I'll play any battle royale shooter. I mean, I'll even try like an RTS, but I'm so bad at RTS. Because I just never really gave him like any passion, any care.
Do you have any like single player games you've really enjoyed playing?
Well, I mean, I love like growing up. Like honestly, before I got super into pro, like I obviously loved like the Half-Life series, and I play like Doom and I play Borderlands and but you know, some of my buddies I would LAN with, they would be crushing like single player games, and I would like watch them play. Like I watched people play God of War and stuff, but I was not playing them. So it was like
just wasn't your thing.
I just like hanging out with people, and like I was just like, listen, I'll just watch you play while I eat food or something. Like
right.
I'm kind of a little foodie.
Are you a foodie?
Kind of.
What's your like favorite cuisine?
Mexican food.
Oh, dude. You know, I was super happy because they have a Chuy's here. I'm a big Chuy's fan.
All right, let's see if I got this right. Okay, cool. What is it?
Chuy's, have you eaten at Chuy's?
No.
Yeah. My sister introduced it to me. She went to UT Austin.
I know of like Torchy's.
Yeah, so Chuy's is like they're a bit of a chain, but they're like Texas based.
Yeah.
So in like Texas, you know, famous for Tex-Mex, right? Barbecue, all that sort of stuff. But I am also, my favorite food
How's it
is
going,
Mexican.
guys? Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, so I love Mexican food. So yeah, you and me could like
we
could
go
hang
in
out.
on it.
Yeah, we could.
And so like obviously like I'm someone I'm well aware, right? There's of traditional Mex, of Tex-Mex, of Southern California,
right.
You know, like there's all the different worlds.
Yeah, I mean, not like so do you have like a favorite Mexican place you've eaten at, or?
Yeah, so in Southern California, the famous thing in Southern California, San Diego in particular, is the California burrito, which is carne asada French fries inside of it and guacamole. And it's like, because we're so close to Tijuana, it's a street food like hybrid that's come across the border. And so people are like, oh, that's not real Mexican food. But it's like, no, like they're still paying homage with, you want the deliciously marinated carne asada, you want the fresh guacamole, you want the fresh flour tortilla. So that's something I grew up with, just like In-N-Out Burger in Mexico. Right. Those are like the staples of San Diego.
Have you ever eaten at, what's the name, Casa de Reyes in San Diego, in Old Town?
Where is this?
In Old Town in San Diego?
Yeah, I have. In the little market, yeah.
Yeah, that place
with
is
the
awesome.
fresh tortillas.
Yeah. And then, dude, Chronic Taco, right? Like, that's another.
Yeah, Chronic Taco, Lucha Libre.
Yeah.
There's a lot of good ones. Tacos El Gordo.
Yeah, you and me would be fine hanging out.
Oh yeah, I love my Mexican food and food in general, and I really have gotten into cooking. So I love, like, I've spent a lot of time cooking steaks, and I know people are like, yeah, we grill steaks. I'm like, no, like I've cooked a lot of steaks. So I went on like almost a year straight of just like ribeyes and fillets every night.
Wow. Yeah, that's a lot of steak.
Just because I had a neighbor who's big like on the carnivore diet.
Right.
So he only eats red meat.
Okay.
He didn't eat vegetables, fruit, chicken. He ate red meat almost exclusively.
It's called the carnivore diet, huh?
Yeah, almost exclusively red meat, and he solved a bunch of health issues with it. And you guys watch me try to put on a zip tie for a little bit. Good chatting. And local taco spots. Cafe Coyote, yeah, that's where you get Cafe Coyote in Old Town has out front the fresh tortillas, and they have the little cinnamon tortillas. Like,
oh, yeah.
I used to love those as a kid.
Yeah, pretty much anything having to do with like Mexican, Baja, that sort of stuff is my jam.
All right, so I haven't plugged in much. I've been trying to like tie these things back.
Yeah.
I guess that's what we're both doing, huh?
That's what I mean, I have to cable, like this is the last like hurrah of my build. Because after this, it goes pretty quick.
Go straight to what?
After this, it goes pretty quick because I just have to, this is like the cable management of all of the RGB at this point in time, which is like the worst and longest part, but when it's done, it looks really good.
Why am I struggling so hard with zip ties?
Dude, it's not, it just takes some work, right?
How's it going, Christina? Hi.
Okay. Now I'm on the end here. Oh no. Okay, let's do that.
Backward.
Okay. How's you're still working on your connections right now? So what is your, I guess I never knew, but what does your wife do?
Well, now she's full home.
Okay.
Like she worked in like child care and child development.
Okay.
Montessori type stuff.
Okay.
And now full stay-at-home mom.
How did you guys meet?
We actually met at Dreamhack Austin.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that was her first gaming event too.
So, so like you guys, was she like a fan or?
Yeah, a pseudo fan. Like she was kind of new to the gaming world, and it's funny because she actually I tried to get her to come to some kind of mixer and hang out and stuff, and she wouldn't hang out with me. But I ended up like following her back on Twitter, and we like talked a bit, and then yeah, we actually never really hung out the first time we met. We just met at the place, and I was trying to see, hey, you want to hang out, do something? I'm just like, hey, let's hang out.
Yeah, let's hang out.
And she was like, I don't know you, like I'm not gonna hang out with you. And so eventually I was just talking online, and so it started out long distance, and but luckily we traveled to near each other a lot and had the ability to like travel and meet up, and yeah, FaceTime, all sorts of stuff like that.
So how long did you guys like, was the long distance thing before you kind of like got serious?
What, about a year maybe?
Okay.
Like, but I was able to travel a lot, and then I was living with a Counter-Strike team, so we couldn't like live together or nothing.
Right.
But yeah, then she was gonna go to school, but then it was like remote stuff, and so that she was finishing up. So then we moved in together, and then we were in LA at first, then San Diego. How about your wife? Where'd you meet her?
So I met her through a friend. It's really interesting, right? My relationship was pretty whirlwind in terms of we met. Like I had dated a bunch before, and then I met her. We dated for about 6 weeks, and we got engaged. And then we've been married we've been married for, maybe 20 years next year.
That is awesome.
Yeah, it was like, we just knew. I was like,
you guys are both ready to make the next step.
Yeah, I was like, yep, nope. I remember being in the car and where she was like, I was like, you know what, I think I could be married to you. She's like, you know what, I think I could be married to you. And I was like, let's just go do it. She's like, let's do it. And so then we went and got the ring, and then yeah.
That is so epic, dude. That's awesome.
It was pretty cool.
Do I have enough PCIEs? What do I?
Okay, so you got everything else hooked up?
No.
Okay, so what you got to do now?
No, I don't.
No, you've got, this is the only thing you don't have hooked up, right? And
Right
that's,
here?
yes, but that's going to go in there. Where did these two, did you plug these in?
No, okay.
Yeah, go ahead and
sorry.
plug those in.
Where's the other one? You say there's another one?
Yeah, there was two of them in there, I thought. There's got to be another one down there somewhere.
Oh, yeah. Can I plug in the GPU?
Okay, no. Now what you want to do is you want to grab the shroud.
I have two different.
You got two different parts. So you want to run these. Okay, so what you can do is go ahead and run this through here.
All that.
Yeah. Because this is going to go right here. This is going to go right, and yeah, so that's going to go right. So those can now get plugged in, and then you've got to kind of start moving your stuff.
Six weeks though, that's crazy.
Yeah,
that's awesome. I mean, like you said, like you guys have been married 20 years.
Yeah, we've been married. It was just like one of those things that like immediately we were like, yep, nope, this is the right thing, and yep, and then got married, and then that was pretty much it.
Then did you guys know you wanted kids right away?
No, actually it's funny because we didn't think we wanted kids. And then I was starting to get on the fence about it, and so a friend told us, they were like, you know what, the way to know if you really want kids is to go to Disney World. And so they said, go to Disney World and then stay there for a week, and then watch the families, and then that's what you do. And so we went and did just that, and then when we were done, we were like, oh yeah, nope, we want kids.
Yeah, you were just looking at all these little.
And so he's like, there's two ways to look at it. There's people who look at it and like, look at all these kids crying and all this other stuff, and then there's those who are like, oh, look at all the memories being made. And so that was like an indication of where you kind of sat on the spectrum.
Yeah.
And so we were definitely on the, wow, look at what we're missing if we don't have kids.
Yeah. Heck yeah.
So it was pretty cool. Luckily, we've just had some really just great people in our lives to help us kind of navigate things.
Encourage you down that path.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always figured I would want kids, but I was always like, it really depends on my wife as well, obviously,
Yeah, exactly.
And you know, she always wanted to be a mom, and I was like, you know, I envisioned having kids, and it was actually like, you know, we technically had a COVID baby because we were just we were planning some travel, like we were like newly married, and we're like, we had some bucket list places where she wanted to go, like she wanted to check out the Hobbiton in New Zealand, and we wanted to do some other cool stuff like that, and then COVID shut us down, and we're like, you know, we were talking about doing this travel and then having a kid, and I was about to be 30 years old, and I was like, you know what?
Now,
So is there always a floating PCIe like this?
No, so what you do now is you gotta kind of, like, this is like where you kind of pull everything down, and then you want to just kind of, so this one, like, you can try and zip, okay, I would, here.
Which one?
Yeah,
do a different one?
Yeah, try and find a different one to try and make it look better.
I see. But, yeah, I was like coming up on being 30, and I was like, you know, if I have a kid next year, when I'm 50, he'll be 20. Yep. I was like, that sounds kind of cool. Like, I was like, I can imagine, like, you know, and now we want a couple more kids. Probably we're just waiting, like, kind of spend it out. And I was like, you know, it'd be cool just to be older. I'm like, I feel like I've been fortunate to do some cool stuff and travel the world and all this stuff. I'm like, you know, life is so much cooler when you share it with people.
Yep. That's kind of where we were.
And it's like,
so I was like really glad. I mean, like, again, like in the end, it was the best decision. But like, I liked the way that we figured it out, because I could like, we like met some other couples who did a similar thing, and they came out on an opposite from us. They were like, yeah, like, we got done with Disney World, and we were like, we do not want to have kids.
yeah. Hey,
I was like, good for you, man. Then you figured it out, right? Like,
yeah, like, you got to know, because you don't want someone to be a parent if they don't want to be.
Yeah.
And
that's just terrible for the kid.
So you hope people make good decisions and it doesn't happen, you know, and like now that you know, it's like now that you know your kids, it's like you can't imagine life without them.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like. So what do you think with this guy?
Yeah, so I would so what I have a tendency to do is like zip tie this, like try and zip tie it together, right? It's the best you can do without cable, without cable extensions.
What did he say? You wanted to check out the Hobbiton? Yeah.
What's a Hobbiton? Yeah.
Where Lord of the Rings, like the Shire?
Oh, Hobbiton. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. I've been there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got to go for. I went for a game show. A game conference in Australia.
Australia.
And then we also went over to New Zealand. Also had a game conference. So I got to go there and see Hobbiton and all that sort of stuff. Like, I'm really grateful for all the stuff I got to do.
Dude, heck yeah.
As part of making games.
Yeah, so stuff like that. I mean, that was one of a couple things. Okay, so I think I'm gonna screw.
Yeah, this is
what
where
is it,
you
like
got
one of these guys, or?
Yeah, it should, and so you got it. So you want to get both shrouds kind of together
before I screw anything.
Yeah, you want to get them in place, and then the screws are actually like they look like they're little. They're these ones. Sorry, where's your screws things? Yeah, they should be these. Yeah, these are the screws for the shroud. I do remember that because I have memories.
Yeah, memories.
Memories of that shroud.
And then where is this one for? I'll do it after.
That's in the backpack. Once you kind of get all your cable management done. Okay. Guys, we finally got all my RGB cable management done, which was painful, but it's done. There we go. Okay. Now I get to do my little bit. Okay, so you are super close. Yeah, you just got to get your stuff in, and I'm gonna. Oh, see, yeah, you got to make sure it gets in that little spot. Okay, there we go. Yeah, doing that shroud is just one of the great joys of building in that case. But you are getting it done. Okay.
What they say? What do you think of? What if you folks think of like learning a programming language as part of the thing you just feel like you should do?
Did you say learning a programming language?
Yeah. Do you know programming?
I do.
Yes.
I know. I mean, I was an electrical engineer, computer.
That did? That's it. I went in their practice room and gave them a prep talk.
A pep talk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I said, listen, confidence. I said, who is FaZe Clan? Have a good one, guys. I'm doing a signing tomorrow at Clout Fantasy booth at 1:30. At 1:30 tomorrow, Clout Fantasy. You should come through. It's on your shoe, your forehead. I got you. Sorry if I'm yelling.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, that's what I had to do.
What'd you have to do? Like, this looks like a whole nother computer.
Yeah, I know. That's what took so much time. But I'm now done. So all I have to do is this is all I have left. I just got to put in my GPU.
Thank you for letting me not do that one.
I was trying to save you. It's funny, there's some easier parts of this build, but this was not it, the cable management.
All right, so that's there.
Okay, so now there's another part of the
I have to
shroud.
put this somewhere back in eventually.
There's another part of the shroud, though.
In the back, right? Or right here?
No, there should be another thing. I think that has to go in first.
This did?
Yeah, there should be another part. You're super close, yeah. So yeah, I think that has to go.
This has to go in first?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, because maybe, yeah. I think that has to go in underneath.
Oh.
So you might have to do some rework there.
All right. Actually, I think I'm good.
Does it work? Okay, maybe it goes on the top.
I mean, that looks fine, right? What do you think?
I think look at the case. I mean, look at the box maybe. For some reason I feel like it goes the other way, but I'm not sure. You could be right.
Like I don't want to sell Travis short.
Yeah. So you might have to look at the front of the box. Okay. Last little bit here.
That's crazy. Cloud9 won because FaZe just won the World Final like major.
Really?
And Cloud9 is, they just got recruited as they're a Russian team. They got recruited to, like CIS, recruited a North American organization. And they haven't been performing to their standard.
But they just
upset
did?
the #1 team in the world.
Nice. Those are my favorite kinds. Those are my favorite.
So what do you think I checked? Do I just?
Can you say? Is it right?
I can't see a picture or anything.
Oh, it's not on the front. Oh, geez. Okay, let's look it up this way. Hold on. Okay, we're gonna do the right thing. Where we go? Here we go. That doesn't help at all, does it? No. Oh, it's on top. Looks like it's on top. Yeah, see, I think you're right. It goes on top. Okay, you're good. Okay, guys, we are at the final part here. I'm just going to clean up my little bit of mess. I need to get my GPU, which is over at the other thing.
Do I need to talk to the fans while you're gone?
Yeah, talk to the fans for a second. I got to go get my GPU. I left that in the box over there. But I'll get that in once I'm going to flip this over and plug it in, get it ready.
You're plugging it in?
Well, no, I'm just going to open up, get my GPU ready. Okay. Okay, I need this screwdriver. Okay. And that one. Okay, I'm ready for my GPU. Peel that.
Okay.
Troy, can you get the GPU? I left it over there. Okay. 38 EVGA. Yeah. Okay. See all those RGB fans?
Oh man.
So much RGB.
It lit up like a Christmas tree.
It's gonna be lit up like a Christmas tree, but we're super close.
Okay, so I should put this thing back in?
Yeah, you should put that back in.
What are these, this?
I think they were just the regular, I think they were just, not those. Those are all fan screws, so it's gotta be.
Did I have them somewhere else?
It's gotta be these. Oh, yeah.
Oh, great.
All right, did you, when you did those, did you happen to, I'm wondering if in your PSU box, if you grabbed the screws out of there?
Oh, I don't know.
Because I'm guessing that these, because they look the same as these, so there might be, you might actually have used those screws in a different place.
I don't see
Was
them.
there any screws in there? No? Do you have any, like, they should be, they're gonna look like the,
No.
I mean, these are definitely them.
I also have to put these guys back, right?
Yeah, and those should all be those same kind of screws, right?
I just used them on this. Like on the...
Do you have the, is there a thing for up there?
yeah, there is.
Just want to make sure, no, it's just like as I'm doing getting through the final parts.
Okay, so these are these screws. Someone said something is hype over there.
Yeah, it's definitely hype. Okay, we are super close, guys. Super close. While I'm waiting for that, I'm gonna go ahead and grab this. And I'll get this prepped.
Yeah, do I have like a Ziploc somewhere with... Oh, like over here maybe?
Yeah, you might have more of those.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, you found them. Oh, thank you. Perfect. Appreciate it. Okay, my GPU time.
You got the same one or no? Do you have any EVGA?
Different one. And it's also not as many peels.
That's unfortunate.
No, it's fortunate. Okay, there we go. Here we go. Here we go. our nice EVGA. There it is right there.
Oh, beautiful.
Okay, so I'm going to take off this plastic thing right here, and this plastic thing right here. Shove this back in.
Man, all the screws, these little...
Still haven't found them all?
No, but these are just going to come out, I guess.
Okay. And there was no screws in the ASUS box? In the power supply box?
No, I didn't see any, but, you know, I probably set them somewhere right here. See, the more you do this, I bet you get really dialed with your screw.
Yeah, where your screws
Your
go.
screws are managed, your placement. You got, those are your case.
Okay, here's all my peel. It's right here. Peel.
Ooh.
Nice. And then one giant peel.
Watch it closely.
It's still kind of hard, though. There it is. Oh, there it is. Oh.
It's like getting off your feet after a long day. Like,
Yep.
oh.
Peel. See, like this, unlike the 11,000 that you had. There we go. See, it's just like one giant piece of skin.
That one's satisfying in its own right. Let's refrain from those references.
She puts the lotion in the basket.
Yeah, or else it gets to the peel again.
Yeah. There we go. There's one. Okay.
All these little cords.
Still looking for your screw.
What is this?
That's expansion. So are you still looking for the screw?
I was just kind of, just having fun.
You're just two down?
Well, look at this, just these two. So I could probably just put another screw in there. I'm gonna try this one. Nope. Then how about this one?
And so there was no. So do you remember if you saw screws in the PSU box at all?
These ones work.
Are there four of the same?
I could make four of the same.
Yeah, that's what I would just. If it's four of the same, then I would do
Well,
that.
what if I did 2 and 2? It's like, no, that's lazy. All right.
You're at the very end of your build.
Just like knowing that I'm asking you questions that are against your religion.
Okay. Finally got that peel done. One more peel right here.
What are you doing after this? You want to get a bite or?
Yeah, I know. No kidding. Okay, here we go. Here's my GPU going in. Yours went in like 3 hours ago. But finally mine gets to go in.
Oh, look at the prettiness inside here.
Okay.
Yours is definitely, a sexy thing.
I need my thumb screws.
All right, am I done? Well, I have to put on the whole back thing.
Yeah, you got to
forgot to turn
and
it
you
around.
You probably want to do yeah. I mean, this
Yeah, I mean.
just pulling some of this stuff down, all that sort of stuff. I mean, the thing is, you only have so much you can do with a.
You can give me your yeah, you'll give me the final once over.
Yeah, for sure, if you need it, dude. You did a pretty good job.
Thank you. I'll take that.
I'm not even trying to be. Okay, there's mine. Where'd the other one go? Okay, no. Oh, there it is, okay.
you know, kind of. Let's just force it closed. Let's.
Were you able to, like, it's always worth, like, just doing a little bit of.
Yeah, we'll see. But I did a pretty clean job on the back in terms of, like, my own very.
One more box of. There's one more box of that blue and black over there. Can you grab, yeah, one of those, yeah. Thought it was, oh, Dad, never mind. I got it, I got it. Okay. So much mess back here.
All right, like, so, like, obviously I put this back plate on, like.
That's fine. Yeah, if it's on.
No, it's on, yeah.
I mean,
The
if
camera's laughing at me because I was kind of leaning into it. But honestly, like, in terms of how I ran them, I couldn't have done much more.
No.
I'm gonna cut this. And
Yeah, I'd cut that a little bit, like, just, and then, like, get this to go more straight, like, probably zip tie this closer.
Do I even need to cut it, or just?
Did you, and then this is plugged in, right? There's, that fan's plugged in, right?
Oh, I don't know. Where would it be plugged in?
Is there a cable? Like, it looks like it, yeah, it looks like I mean, I would just verify that this I think that fan is plugged in. I would just follow that. I think outside of that, I think you're good. You're super close, dude.
Uh-oh. So I think it was plugged in until I just yanked on it.
And it's plugged in?
Now it's not plugged in.
So you just need to plug it into a header, that's all then.
Yeah, I was up here on one of these. I had it plugged in.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's all right. It's not your fault.
Okay.
Any one of these up top, right? These little three?
Yeah, just one of those. There should be like a header up there. Where was it plugged in? Oh, into that?
I think right here, right?
Oh. Was there a cable coming off of that plugged in? Another header somewhere?
Pretty sure. That's
Okay.
right. That's fine, right?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, if it's plugged into that. There we go.
What's up, guys? Oh, yeah.
Did you get it?
Yeah. It's plugged in.
Okay, well there you go. I think it's just like
What
going.
are these things, and why are they
Those
so
are
cool?
cable extensions, yeah. They're gonna go for, they're the ones for my GPU. Okay, so if you want to grab, since you're done with your build, if you want to just clean up your little area, and then we'll have our people over, and then I'll finish mine, and then you can, if I need, I might get your help on the PSU. Just kind of get your stuff picked up and all that sort of stuff, and then I will finish up my build. Yeah, these are cable extensions. They're just to make so you know how you were like dealing with the extra cable thing that you were dealing with there? This is just so you don't have to deal with that. It just depends on the build.
Oh, I see.
So like it'll basically, this will just make the
tidy
cable.
things up.
Yep. That's too bad.
Should I put the back panel on, or?
Yeah, you can put the back panel on, yeah. You can, yeah, and then the only thing is just don't put the front glass on, yeah.
How do I know? They look the same.
Oh. Well, they'll only fit one way, so
Okay.
you can figure out which one is which.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. You built a PC, dude.
Nice. Well, this one doesn't need any screws, huh, for the plates? Beautiful. Oh, wait. Did I peel this?
No, wait. Yeah, we're gonna let them peel it.
Okay.
So you can just leave that one off. So that way when we turn it on, they can see everything.
Oh, the side one, you mean?
Yeah, leave that one off. Yeah.
Is the winners of these still here?
Yeah, they're coming. Eric went to go get them actually.
Nice. All right, should we make sure it like boots before we?
No, we'll turn them on when they're here. But if you wanna grab my PSU, and if you wanna, it's the 1000G. It's right there. If you wanna unbox it and get it open, that'd be great.
Yeah.
Because that's where I'm at. I'm on the very last of that. There we go. Okay. Thank you for your help, Nothing. You're helping me with the last bit.
Yeah, heck yeah, dude.
Okay, so what I need is, I don't think we'll need that. Oh wait, well I guess we will. We're gonna need those, okay. Here, you can use this.
Ooh.
All just comes out, okay, cool, thank you. Power, motherboard.
You
You wanna find me a CPU? Yeah, I need one SATA. Perfect. Okay.
VGA, you don't need
I'll
that.
need, yeah, I'll need two of those. There should be a single, oh yeah, oh never mind, cool. They have a third, oh yeah, so I'll need one that's split.
Of
The VGA ones. So that they give you two of these.
yeah. This here.
Yep, there you go. Cool.
You
Just
want me to
stick
put that
in
back?
there. Nope, I'll just stick that in there. Okay, VGA, there's that one.
Another CPU.
And then the CPU. And then I have the SATA. Okay, that's everything for me.
Another.
Nope, I only need that one. Okay, so you can take all those and just put them in that box. So that's like where we put all their extra stuff.
Motherboard box.
Yep.
Yes. And this is my motherboard box.
Oh, was there 4 screws in there? In that box? Should be right there. Yep, there they are. Perfect. Okay.
I guess I can put my cords. I didn't move mine into the box with them.
Okay, there's that one. That one.
This one need a power cable, huh?
Shoot, I just lost it. Okay. I dropped the screw into.
Oh no.
Ah, found it. Got it.
All right, so yeah, I put their cables all in there for them.
Okay, this is my last screw. We are almost there. Okay, so now I gotta hook up these cables.
Sorry for touching the mic, guys. My beard, I'm just...
You wanna put that in that box as well?
Your motherboard box or is mine?
Your motherboard box. Okay, now I just gotta hook up my cables.
A little bit of cable management, let me watch the wizard.
It's all, yeah, the cable management's done. Now it's just like, I'll have a little bit left.
Yeah.
But just because of, but most of it's just, this is always the fast part. Because everything's just routed.
I guess the more you build, right, the more you know what's going to where. So
Yep.
like, as you're halfway through, you can kind of like make things easier on yourself.
Yep, that's pretty much where it is. It's all like, it's just planned.
Sorry, production, if my mic keeps rubbing my face. Travis, good to see you again. No, you can just wait for now. I'll let you know.
We're close, guys.
We're close.
Waiting for the cable management. Okay, so this is our SATA, which is just for this. How you feeling?
Well, I'm proud. Like, to be honest, like as someone who doesn't prioritize cable management, who doesn't, I know where RAM goes. I know where GPUs go. I know where I know CPU and all that stuff goes. But I appreciate your help for one, and helping me get re-educated. Because now, today and now and tomorrow, I'll be pretty confident next time my buddy comes over and be like, all right, now I'm going to do this. You sit back a little bit, and it'll be fun.
Like you just eat some steak quesadillas.
He might have to. Yeah, he might have to provide the wings.
And you're like he does some wings.
Yeah.
Yeah, because all I got to do is.
These are sweet PCs. I would be ecstatic.
Yeah, no kidding, right? To have something like this.
Production, you want to mute me for a sec? There you go.
Okay.
There you go, sorry.
Now all I have is this. Goes here.
We're so close, and I see them like coming back.
They're like excited, yeah.
Yeah, they're looking over.
They're like, when do we get to see it?
I'm just kind of wandering. I'm getting excited. I'm seeing them over here. I'm getting excited for them. This case is a beast, Travis. These straps are neat. I like this touch they added.
Yeah, you can like carry it easily and.
Like the land in mind.
Yeah, which is actually kind of a cool premise, right?
You know what I've noticed at BROC now is like it's smart. Everyone has those wagons.
Yeah, I've seen that too.
Right, that makes sense.
It's like it's the easiest way to transport, right? Wow, Kylie Minogue.
So I know most of you have already been here, but if you did just tune in late, Robey and I are here at Dreamhack Dallas, right next to IM Dallas, where Intel is just hooking up so many people with so many awesome experiences, trying out new hardware. Got the pro gamers on one side, got me and Robey here building PCs. We hooked up. These two PCs are for a couple lucky guests from the BYOC section who looked like they had outdated rigs, and we were able to bring these rigs to them as a surprise, and they're watching us build them today, so they've been kind of coming back and forth and watching us build them, and it's just been a really awesome experience, and it's really cool because, you know, a lot of people in the industry will get hooked up, but it's not every day that you get to hook up someone who really, really needs new hardware.
Needs a new hardware, but this is it. We're done.
We're dancing.
PCs are done. Okay, let's put this one back together, and then we can finish this whole thing.
Let's do it.
And then at the same time, listen to Kylie Minogue at like volume 9 million.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know, this is a Fortnite outro here, but we're in here.
We're here, we're enjoying it. Okay.
All right. these back.
Get this stuff out of the way. Let's grab the parts.
I'm gonna buy one of these fix-it kits.
Dude, those things are great. Okay. Okay, I'm just putting this last piece on. There we go.
Yeah, I can't set mine on.
That's it. Okay, we are ready for power.
Do I have a...
Oh, I gotta put it.
Do I have a peel? I don't know if I have a good peel.
Oh no, he'll do it. Yeah, he'll do it. Oh yeah, for you. Oh yeah, you should be. Yeah, he'll have it on his. You can peel that one off though. There you go.
There you go.
Yeah, so you can just at least get that one done. Do we have a place to plug in? Is the question.
Is mine gonna turn on?
Yeah. Well,
think
I
pretty
think it'll be.
confident?
I feel confident. Do you have a power cable?
I think that was mine, and yours is right there in
Okay,
your
there
box.
you go. I will give you that one. We need power. We need, yeah. Okay, so we're gonna get power, guys. Wow. So let's see. What time is? It's 10:30. So we started at like what, 7:20?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, like three. Yeah, that's usually a pretty average build in terms of length. But the PCs are done. They look good, right? They do, right? Yeah. Looks clean.
Dude, I was about to take some photos.
Yeah.
That's you.
Yeah, we do need power.
Oh, and then you haven't even seen it powered up yet.
Okay, here we go. We got power coming.
You got a bunch of RGB fans in yours, so they're all customizable colors. This one doesn't have it.
Oh. Oh, thank you. Okay, guys. Oops.
So one at a time here, or do you think?
No,
I
we'll
can-
do both. Okay,
cool.
let's go ahead and bring them on. This is where we find out if they actually work.
Yeah. All right, let's get.
Travis.
You guys can come up again if you want to get Travis as well. Yeah. Shouldn't we see like a motherboard light on right now?
Maybe if the power thing's on. Where's Travis? Come on up, Zoe.
Yeah, come on up.
Okay, we're gonna wait. Ooh, see, that's a good sign.
Yeah.
We're gonna wait for Travis. Where's Travis?
I saw him
Travis.
recently. You excited?
I'm
What games you been playing lately?
a lot of ESO lately. I'm scrolling.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, this
Actually just playing Sea of Thieves where we come up here, and then Stardew Valley.
awesome. Well, all those big open world games, these are gonna make it like super smooth and super high quality.
So excited to see what.
Where'd Travis go?
looks like.
Travis just was eating to the right, so maybe he went to wash his hands, something along that
Okay,
line.
we're almost ready, guys. We gotta let the guys who are
I
actually
see your
here.
light on under there.
Yeah, I see yours. You have lights on the other side. Go look.
This case is really huge.
Okay, yeah, baby. I was worried about just power. All right.
This is so cool. Yeah, I was watching it.
We got power.
I
We're
got
already
power.
plugged in. Yeah, we're just waiting for Travis. Do we know where Travis went?
I mean, should we just turn on hers first?
Yeah, I guess we
We can get one reaction at a time anyways.
Do we know where Travis is? Oh, the mic. Oh, mic. Yes, I have a mic.
Yes. Oh, yeah. there
Okay,
you
we'll
go.
do. Hey, Troy. We'll do this one first. Okay, here we go. There you go. You ready? You get to do that. You get to do the honors. There's the power button right there. Okay, first one, guys. Here we go. First one.
Oh my gosh, I have to go to the other side and see it.
Oh, it's on. Oh, it's on.
Oh my god, this is amazing.
How many fans are in there total?
A lot. And none of them are lit up, so that's a good sign.
That is insane.
But that's we'll figure that out.
So all these are gonna be able to light up. It's a simple switch in the back of a couple
Yeah.
plugs, but everything is. This is beautiful.
This is so gorgeous. You guys did such an amazing job.
You see the temperature right here, right on it with a.
I saw that over there. I didn't know that mine
So
would
then
have
all
that.
of these are going to be customizable, and then when you
Yeah.
turn on the computer and you go in the software, you could choose the color scheme and layout.
Oh my gosh, that's so exciting.
So there is that one, and it is in, and it is, let's see what color.
It is so pretty.
It is green, so it is posted. So mine has posted.
Okay.
So it's green and it has posted.
I'm
so
gonna
that
wait for
one is
Travis to post.
posted. I
That
don't know
is
why
crazy.
the RGB doesn't. I wonder if I have to do something in
So
the
all
settings.
those fans are RGB as well, so those will be all customizable as well.
There's your cable management.
Yeah, no.
That is,
What's that?
that's really nice.
No,
I love that
exactly,
you
yeah.
can just press it and it opens.
Yeah, and it just
Mine
Not
has
on
opens.
a
mine,
little
on this
screw
build,
thing.
it's
Yeah.
not as much.
That is so cool.
But yeah, she's
Move this out
got
of the
all
way.
that, and then
Yeah, there must be something I haven't plugged in, and I'll figure that out, and then it's because it sounds like everything else is going, but maybe there's one other cable, but we'll figure that out before we give it to you.
This is crazy.
There it
I
is.
still can't believe it.
There.
This is crazy.
Okay, nothing. Why don't you go ahead and hit the power?
all right. Where is
There it is. Nothing's is on
Oh, gosh.
simple,
Let's see
clean,
his.
elegant,
and on.
and on.
There it is right there. It is posting.
Nice.
That's your PC.
That's crazy. I like still can't believe that it's mine until I walk away with it and I'm like, wow, it's really mine.
Yeah.
That's so crazy.
So what's the sign say again for posting? It's just
Oh yeah, so you're looking for a green LED, and then right now it's white. White is the same thing, but if it's white and green, it's the same thing. So you're
Cool.
you're posted. You actually
Posted
it all
in the
works,
corner.
and all your fans are on, right? Yeah, all the fans
Yeah.
are on. It all looks like it's all spinning, right? Yeah.
yeah.
Do you feel air coming
Yeah.
through? Yep, it's
on
all
of
good.
them.
Crazy.
All right.
We just got to figure out why the RGB isn't. But I mean, like the fact that all the fans are spinning is the part that I just think I have to turn it on an IQ. So it could be just an IQ thing. So, which is easy.
And then are we throwing windows on them right now?
Yeah, we're
or
gonna throw
some-
windows on them, get them set up. But yeah, guys, 2 systems completely done end to end. Now we just got to make sure you can play with them. You can actually use them. You know what I mean? But there it is, guys.
So
What do you guys
crazy.
think? Somebody's saying, "How do you win it?" You have to be here and had to have already been chosen. So
Yeah.
luckily for people that were they were already chosen, and so they're good to go. So we're gonna get these couple things fixed and then go from there. Look,
I know, I'm trying not to jump like up and down and just I am so excited right now.
But yeah, this is the build.
Oh my
Okay,
God.
well, that
Yeah,
is
well, we'll
that
get
is it.
Travis
That is it.
around.
Yeah,
So
we don't know where
beautiful.
Travis went, but for the most part, guys, I want to say a huge shout out, obviously, to Intel, EVGA, ASUS, Razer, and everybody else for being here. Congratulations, obviously,
Thank
to
you.
you,
It's
Zoe,
amazing.
and to Travis, who was so excited he just ran away. But we'll definitely make sure that he gets his build. Next up for this, we're going to get some windows on it, get them all set up, get them fixed, and good to go. Yeah, and why don't we go ahead and, oh, that's right, you get a peel. This is the prime.
Oh, yeah, that's
yes,
one of the satisfying
this is the
parts.
most satisfying part. Okay, so
Oh,
time for the big
yes.
peel. Here we go,
Heck
right
yeah.
here.
The time for the big peel.
Yeah. And then nothing, we're gonna just have you, because you're like, it's still a big deal that you did that all on your own. We'll have you do the peel on yours.
Oh, epic.
Okay, so starting from this corner, just peel in this direction. So the camera, so there you go. Okay, here we go.
Peel in this direction.
Yep, there you go.
Oh. Oh no! There you go.
There it is.
I can't stop smiling. This is crazy.
You ready?
No.
Okay, here we go, nothing. No, you're blocking the camera.
Nice, beautiful. And then I have. Just gotta take off this caution as well.
Oh yeah, you should take off the caution for sure.
Be quiet. All right, look
Everybody-
away, look away, look
Look,
away.
it's not. Yeah, maybe we'll do that later.
Whoa, yeah, you know.
We'll figure that one out later. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for everybody. We super appreciate it. We are back tomorrow building 2 different PCs.
Yes.
So we're back tomorrow building 2 different PCs. Same bat time, same bat channel, different bat people though. You've already got one. So
I mean,
yeah, why not? But anyway, guys, super appreciate all of you. I am Justin, aka Robeytech.
Jordan, aka nothing.
or something to me. You're something to me. Anyway, guys, we'll see you guys tomorrow.